Welcome, Blood Bowl fans. We are finally live after many, many issues, many problems. You've got your boy Timmy and Jakee here, the original non-fungible token. How you doing, buddy?
I'm doing pretty well, Tim. Thank you for this glorious intro. I think we have a good matchup today between Jakee and Joe, playing Renegades and High Elves, respectively.
This is a classic matchup. It does appear that Joe is receiving. We don't know what the inducements are. Jake does have a brutal blocker, who is the cast Renegade Ogre there in the middle of the field. And other than that, we are off.
4 to the 4 for the kickoff ball movement. Looks like moving diagonal towards the bottom of your screen.
It indeed is, Jake. That ball is sailing through the air.
Changing weather, however, was rolled. It's changing to something impactful on the autumn table.
Yep, if the players could please announce what that is.
I believe it's autumnal. I believe that's the one that's -1 to comebacks from knockout position.
No, we are in the winter table now.
Oh, are we in the winter table? I have no idea
this
what
is
it is.
week 6 action. We are on the winter table.
I apologize for being so
I forgive you.
When a player falls down or is knocked over, the coach on the opposing team may apply a +1 when making an armor roll.
+1 armor breaks.
So it is essentially a mighty blow when falling.
Frozen Tundra.
Only for armor, however, correct.
This is truly Nightmare Realm for Jake. He has become Elven Union now, but paying drastically more.
At least it's only on the armor, so it may break a little more, but thankfully it won't, hopefully, for both players' sakes, cause too many more casualties or knockouts.
What a nightmare. At least Jake got a nice deep kickoff. The ball will bounce to the 7, which is...
It bounced another 2 times, I believe.
My turn.
Nope, just 1.
Oh, was it?
Yeah, it's changing weather. It will scatter 3 times because if it's nice.
Oh, I see. Okay.
But if the weather result is something different...
I apologize for my
that's fine.
glorious misinformation.
We forgive you. This is turn 1.
Turn 1. Fresh start of the game on Joe's receive.
So this is week 6. We have completed the Chaos Cup. This is our 3rd broadcast of the week, which I'm incredibly proud of. One of them was week 7. One was our game. You and I played week 6.
We sure did. And it was one of the worst days of my life, possibly ever. In the history of humankind.
I mean, it was a brutal game.
The 6 removals at turn 4, pretty unhelpful.
I will say it's quite the fish story because that number's gone up every time we've talked about it.
I've always claimed it.
I don't know why we're rolling on the board when we got a dice tray, but it was a success.
Everyone on your team is strength 3, right? You don't have any strength 2.
What did he say he was doing?
I believe that was a bonehead roll potentially.
Look at that, 3 die. Good night, little elf.
He does get the
So
dodge
this is
foul
armor 8.
and follows up armor 8 on the elf.
8 up with freezing and mighty blow. 9
He
up.
got it.
Breaks with the freezing.
So did not need mighty blow
So
on
he
it.
has the mighty blow for the injury.
And what do you know?
He murders him with a 13 off the bat.
Some people can say, welcome to hell.
Remember, you do have an extra apothecary.
They are playing it in Joe's Stadium, so
7.
the miss next game, Elf.
Well, it looks like he's missing next game.
You know, it's a little known fact that most Elves' middle names are miss next game.
It's fair. With how common it is,
Yeah.
that makes sense.
Yeah, it's hard pill to swallow.
Not
sometimes.
only did he not need the mighty blow on the armor roll, he didn't even consider it for the casualty. He got a fresh 12 coming off.
Well, there's a song that my people used to sing. It's called "Anything You Need," and Joe, I believe, wrote the song.
That would seem likely. Yes.
I believe he wrote the song. So we will have another 3-die block, potentially 3 3-die blocks on the line. Poor Jake.
Yes.
But we're keeping it going.
Poor me.
Yeah, the first sextuple skull.
Septuple. I like it. Oh, hello. Oh, hey, look. There's a commentator and another commentator in the chat. Welcome, friends.
Yes. He does get the POW, the dodge POW, I believe. A little hard to see with the glare.
Merry New Year.
It is a merry new year indeed.
Breaks.
Rolls a 12 again.
12's like they're going out of style.
Stop.
And he gets a 7. Actually, I believe that's just 6. No mighty blow
That is.
on the damage.
Was it 8 with Mighty Blow?
It was a 7. It might have been an 8 with mighty blow. I'm not actually sure.
Jake has left the room. He's very upset. Visibly upset. Obviously,
Stormy now. Now we're grabbing tokens because apparently our poor setup forgot to apply those to the table.
Well, you know, there's one man can only do so much.
Yes. I'm not blaming you, of course, Tim. It was all of them.
Who are blitzers and who are
What?
catchers?
Catch the one with balls in their hand.
Then you have only 2 blitzers. Okay.
So Joe is questioning which elf to kill next.
He's lining up his target. Yeah, he's got a target and a scope, and he's aiming down range for it.
It is wild what movement 8 can do.
Move ogre.
Unfortunately, cannot do it every time if he has to stand up due to the amount of
Being pummeled into the ground.
knockdown and pows.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. We're throwing teammate.
Can you move it?
Yep.
You want to do it? Or you want
Yeah,
me
I
to do
got
it?
it.
Alrighty.
Throwing
So
goblin.
Jake is going to step away and help a customer.
We are throwing
Meanwhile, we're
goblin.
going to watch
Over here.
Jakee's elf,
3, 4,
Elven squad get evaporated here.
1, 2, 3.
So I forgot to check the records on the players. It's been a rush job today, guys. So the players' records, they don't matter. Throw them out.
Test for
These guys are out for
accuracy.
blood.
It is a
Okay,
-1
Jakee's out for
distance.
touchdowns.
It is a +1 for strong arm, meaning it's a +0. So
How am I rooting for
no,
Tim
it is
/ Jacob?
normally
I don't.
So from
Nathan,
there,
I don't know the question. I don't understand the question.
2, 3,
Did we get a thrown goblin? I believe we did.
3. Landing on a 5-up.
This is a goblin landing on a 5?
It is a minus for being inaccurate and minus for tackle zone. 5-up. Nope.
Joe, disregarding the dice tray, throws an elf into the ground.
Which is 9-up. Nope, he is fine.
Very healthy goblin on the pitch.
Yes, that's quick Sam. So D3 plus 3 open players on your team can move in start.
I don't know where I went with that guy.
Nathan, commentators are not allowed to root. Commentators are supposed to be impartial, unbiased.
Better be.
Totally fair arbiters of knowledge of Blood Bowl. And I'm rooting for Joe. Oh boy. Okay, so Nathan, since you're watching, I need you to share the link, buddy. Let people know that we are streaming, in fact.
Lashes out.
Knocks out your guy.
Who do I
Happy New Year, everybody, by the way. Today is a football / Blood Bowl day.
It's the
We have a lot of outstanding games, I think, from week 6. So if you're watching, get your butt in here and play your game. You have 3 hours still.
that does make this a 2-die block now, though, because I have 1 assist.
That's 2 dice.
Yeah.
Oh, wait, yeah. Keep it.
Push.
Got double push here.
Go again.
Now this is a rat, so he is frenzied. Oh, that's not good.
Attempt Loner. So 4-up.
He's making a 4-up loner roll.
Alright. Skull, he's down.
Fails the loner roll. So that
9
red
up
ogre
armor
With freezing.
with freezing. You go. Breaks.
breaks the
Okay.
rat.
Injury. Stun.
That rat slipped and fell on his head and nearly died.
That's what we do here.
Nearly died.
That's what I get for being as greedy as possible.
We go to Jake. Turn 1.
Get there.
Literally as greedy as possible. Couldn't be more greedy.
So Joe appears to have
get
more
there.
players on the ground than Jake.
What's this guy have?
Dodge. And he's an elf. So he's
Very strange turn of events.
Just dodge.
So Jake did lose a player on turn 1 to a
Renegades.
knockout.
Why do I have an orc on my team?
No, I'm sorry, casualtied. That's right, he was straight casualtied, missed next game. Jake moved the big guy. He did not activate him, I don't believe. Jake is looking at his options. Counting the same player multiple times. That's always fun.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
And we'll block off this dark elf. They're looking at each other with disdain.
Sure.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7.
Okay.
Wait, what's this?
2-die block from Jake's Blodge Blitzer.
Everyone's strength 3, except for my big guys and my goblin.
Definitely want to go against that dark elf.
Bow.
I'm not sure why he put him up the pitch. I guess he's trying to get the ball.
9 up with freezing. Nope.
Unable to break him with the with the freezing ground.
Bogus.
Tell, there's too much dead air, Nathan. But you just talk. You talk to yourself. You talk to the people. You talk about people. You talk about the dead air. And you just, you do your best. That's all you can do in life. That's all you can ever do is just your best. You expect to do your best, and you expect others to do their best. And then you hope for a turnover and scoop up the ball and score a touchdown. So that's the elf life. That's what you do. I will say that if I had the true skill of someone like Jake Campbell, who can create stories out of nowhere, I would have more fulfilling dead air instead of just plainly filled. But no, that's where we're at.
What have I missed?
Oh, you've missed me talking to myself.
I understand.
That is almost it.
I
Now,
believe
see,
Joe's used to read.
Jake has a different set of values than me, because that goblin would be getting the boot right now if it were me.
I see. Yes, absolutely.
That
So we
guy-
were on the bottom of turn 2 then.
Yep, he did manage to knock down the dark elf and was not able to hurt him. He needed an 8 and he rolled a 7.
All right.
He pulled a classic Tim.
Yes.
Posted the thing also 9+ goblin. That's why it's not much harder. Not when you surround him with elves and kick him in the face.
On top of that, the -1 just due to the weather on armor at least.
Yeah, but not on fouls.
Oh, is it not on fouls?
Not on fouls. Only when you fall.
Okay.
Only when you fall. There's a slight hole in the pitch there, and it really bothers me a lot. I really would like to go push it together. Although the stuff under the pitch has been dramatically helpful in keeping it together during the streams. Do what, Nathan? Do what?
My team? 1, 2, 3.
I like how Levi showed. First of all, Levi said he was available to stream, didn't show, showed up in the stream, said a word, left, never said anything else. What a true villain. Fix the hole. I thought you'd never ask. I've got this punching bag here that I just can't stop cutting holes in. Do you know where this thing came from?
I'm not sure. I believe there is a possible.
Take some of this
recording
stuffing
device
out.
in there. Yes, you must remove it.
Must remove it.
Strip it down from what it once was to what it will be now, and that is pillow fluffing. I like a stiff pillow, so it'll do me well.
I'm still here, Levi says. What a monstrous villain. What, true monsters wear soft hats. What is a soft hat?
I'm very unsure.
I need you to elaborate. Back to the Blood Bowl action. I don't know what's happening.
I'm also very unsure. It appears
Is
to
this
have
turn 2?
I believe it's the start of turn 2, but I see no action.
Start of turn 2.
And the door near the commentator's table constantly gets slammed.
Need to make a route.
I don't know why. It doesn't matter who goes in there.
Minotaur.
Slammed every time.
Blitzing that boy. 2-up animal savagery.
Joe's trying to be savage.
He's good.
Get it? Goes for the blitz with the Minotaur on.
Jake shuts the door nicely. What a hero.
1,
Absolute
2.
legend. 1-2 into the. Oh, is that? No, it's not the elf. It's the big gamer. It's the pow.
He was getting himself into. Oh no, he's got horns. So you see, he's going into a different realm there.
Maybe possibly
9
another
up
realm.
armor, mighty blow, freezing. Fuck. 5.
There was a 5 on the armor.
No, 7.
7 with the winter table, or with the table roll, I believe, and the mighty blow, but does not get there in the end.
What?
I believe Nathan is asking who I am rooting for, and I pick no favorites in this game. I try to be an impartial commentator, as all should be, unlike in the both NCAA football games last night.
That's fair.
But
That's fair.
here we are.
Yeah, those were. The one was a violent beatdown that I may never recover from.
Ugly boy. He has 4 movement. He can't even move right.
Minotaur on the wall. Who is the fairest of them all?
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay,
Did Joe attempt to pick up the ball his first turn?
No, he turned it over.
Oh,
Right as you walked
sure,
away,
I
the
see.
rat boy double skulled and he
I've-
failed the loner.
I apologize. I have
I forgive you.
nothing but unluckiness to Joe with my absence.
For fans to go down, is it equal to or greater than?
What?
For your fans to go down, then do you have to roll
Move
equal
ogre.
to, or do you have to roll
Less. Less.
You have to roll less.
Yep.
So,
Go down.
Oh, for
One,
your fans to
two,
go.
Yep.
Okay.
three.
So you keep.
No, I'm reading it. Don't listen to me.
Nathan is claiming to hear a wild Brad say hi to, quote, it for me, he says.
I just got a message from Nathan that says, Tim, the chat. I don't know what he means.
I'm unsure if I can do that for you, Nathan. I believe Brad would become instantly physically aggressive should you talk to him.
Yeah, I will not say hi to anybody, Nathan, in your stead because you should be here. It's a new year.
It's a new year, and it's a lack of Nathan, is what it is.
Joe is leaving that ball very
He
exposed.
sure is. He's hoping probably just to clear the pitch prior to it happening, right?
MVP.
I don't know.
I mean, that's very unlikely to happen. But
Declare pass.
as you've rolled in your lifetime,
One,
anything's
two.
possible.
I think he just
Uh,
declared a
on
throw.
three with sure hands. Sure hands makes it good.
Picked it
Four,
up. Didn't need the sure hands.
2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
Joe is giving it away,
1,
giving
2,
it away,
3, 4,
giving it
5,
away
6.
now.
That's a -1 pass. So that's a 4-up pass with pass. First
4-up pass.
Animosity.
With pass.
This
So
is
that's
kind of a
reroll.
play that he had to make.
4-up pass.
Here's the reroll for
Four.
it. Gets
What
the pass.
a hero.
On a 3.
Catch on a 3.
Catches it.
Catches it with style. He Beckham'd that.
The winter
Catch.
means
Odell
nothing
Beckham,
to
I
these
should
Chaos
say.
Renegades. They say, I laugh at the cold.
Completed pass.
And catch the ball.
He caught the ball with style.
Joe, did you roll animosity?
He did. He
He
did.
did.
He did. He did indeed. Animosity is the most annoying rule in the game, I think, because it mostly doesn't matter, but it can cost you a game.
Mighty blow.
So this is really stupid. I have running pass.
Yeah, you can go for it.
His running pass?
I'm unsure what running pass does.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
What do you need for a fourth primary? 16.
I don't want to hear it, Nathan.
1, 2, 3, 4.
You didn't fail a vampire roll against me.
Once then. You boys can always get me.
The guy that caught it, he has moved, hasn't he?
First, we just stand him up.
I'm unsure, Sir Tim.
You ever seen a goblin with a tail?
3, 4, 5, 6.
Not in this game.
Go for it.
Apparently, there's my answer. He had not moved.
He's going for it.
Again, Joe just abandoning the dice tray. No care for the dice tray.
Debating where to go for it a second time. Goes for it again.
There are
hits it
4
again.
ones. He goes down.
That is everyone on my team. It is your go-ahead.
Wee, that was a good turn, Joe.
Yep.
Bottom of turn
I
2,
would
that ball
disagree,
went
though, 'cause
a long way.
It
It
did
was,
go from, I believe, one. It
Knuffle
went,
said freezing.
I think it's the
It said,
exact
"Fruit these
opposite
elves."
corner.
I think it may be.
Within
it
one
is,
s-
in fact, yes. One square of the exact opposite.
What
corner.
a heroic play. Nobblars have tails?
I'll be honest. I believe in Nobbler is just smaller goblin, right?
I'm just going to say, I don't think Nobblars are real.
I mean, I don't think a lot of things are real. That being one of them.
You know what? The number one most misconceived item for being real is. I don't know how to say that any better. Birds are the fakest thing on the planet Earth.
Oh, I believe I might have something to counter that. You talk about the birds not being real. How can you even consider birds not being real if you don't even mention non-fungible tokens?
Go ahead.
Those are more real than birds.
I'm unsure if that's true.
Birds are government drones, confirmed. I've seen them salute Putin. Saluting,
Look how
Putin.
fun elves
Saluting
are.
Putin, Vladimir Rootin Putin, Putin. I
When
don't
were
know.
these races
He
start?
does get a POW,
Versus why you
however.
started
He
it.
rolls a 5, so it does absolutely nothing.
He pows and gently lays him down.
Yes. Well, it
Strength 3.
gave a little
Yep.
kiss on his forehead as he set him down.
A little kissy poo.
All the linemen are strength 3. They're just different shades of linemen.
Different
Two die block.
shades
Sure.
of line.
Different
Yeah,
shades of what?
Strength?
I'm
armor
sure.
10, I have one.
He hits a
Even more.
POW on a 2 die on. I can't tell what that is.
10
particularly,
with
but
freeze.
it's down now.
Nope.
Hits a 4 on the
Do you
armor,
follow
not
those
even
that-
halfway to breaking.
Do you want to turn him around?
Yeah, sure.
It was the other one, but okay.
I don't know which way my
I know.
ending is.
I've noticed.
Quit talking shit, Joe.
Joe being very hostile in the booth, it seems.
Joe's being hostile?
It appears so,
Dodge.
Tim.
Sure, do it.
Towards me?
No.
Armbar? No. Alright.
Joe is a
You have armbar?
No, I don't.
hostile
Gee,
fella.
don't say shit like that. 2 die block there.
Not the
Okay.
words I would use to describe Joe, I'll be honest.
Push.
Either of them.
What do if Joe? What do if Joe?
What do if Joe?
Okay.
Sure. Do it.
This is
No,
why
do
you
it.
I can't read the
With
chat.
dodge.
What do if Joe?
With dodge,
Oh,
they make it.
Did he make it? Oh, anything Jakey needs.
Dodge.
Anything he
Two.
needs.
2 up. Makes it. Dang it. Two.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Go for it.
Yep.
Is he blitzing?
Got one more spot forward.
I don't
forward
think
or-
he can,
yeah,
because
right there.
no matter where he
Nope.
moves here, he already
That's
needs one
fair.
go for it. And I don't believe he has a sprint. He gets there.
Jake rolls a lot of sixes.
Does appear to be
Okay.
that, yes.
Um,
I'll just
Huh?
blitz you with Minotaur.
declare blitz on him.
Yeah, good luck.
None of those guys have like anti-dodge skills.
Nope.
So Jake is appearing to blitz. 4-up dodge.
Yep. 4 up.
4 up dodge is
Moving one.
50-50,
4.
allegedly.
Dang.
Hits
Wow.
the 6.
That is truly
Two.
unbelievable.
2.
2 up dodge.
Maybe
This
the
is one.
7th 6 in a row.
2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
And then 6 for the blitz
2
into
dice, I do
him.
have block.
2 die.
Jake calling someone hostile.
I got block.
He's got.
Leader
Joe
reroll.
has
What
block.
an idiot lineman that was.
I believe he's rerolling. He has
Good
indeed.
pow.
He
The
gets
double
the
pow.
double pow.
Wow, they
Tim
don't call him the
style.
pow pow for nothing.
The powed powper.
Roll that armor.
The powed
Line
piper.
up.
No, the powed powper.
He's fine. Ball.
1 and a spinning cube.
Right there in the corner. Had the sword left.
Correct.
Do I just do a 1 die block or do I just move out of there?
Wanna schmooze?
Jake looks at a 4-up dodge and says, "That's nothing.
Dodge.
That means nothing."
Yeah, rerolls. Of course, I'll make the 4 dodge too.
Oh, that's a
Max-
dead
max
elf.
layer.
Delph.
Yeah.
In the
Fabian
arm.
Delph.
Oh, that's his thrower. He's gonna die.
I agree. That is Fabian Delph.
9 breaks.
9 breaks.
Injury. Knockout.
Knocked out.
Unreal.
Fabian Delph, the
That elf will not
former
play another
Manchester City
down.
soccer player, is now confirmed knocked out of this game.
My team is too expensive.
This is just a stupid lineman with no skills.
Correct.
Okay.
I'm not sure. Do you throw that? Nathan
Yes.
thinks you throw the goblin.
Yes, he
This
does.
is turn 3.
Nathan doing things he could have actively done here if commentating. I do not
100%.
believe- Do not believe it's 23 slash. Well, it's 3.
I had a blood spot missing in this game.
I will begin striking.
That was. So
Nathan's talking to you. He loves you. He can't stop talking about you. Oh, it's satisfying watching people fall and die. Those are words to live by.
Yes, one of the most morbid things I've heard in my entire
100%
life.
words to live by.
Yes, indeed.
Eli walked into the building. Is he here to play a
We'll
game?
do a 2-day block here.
Did you play your week 6?
Stand him up. 2-day block.
Oh.
We'll stand him up.
Okay, this is week 6, isn't it?
Well, last week was week 6.
Last week was week 6? So do I need to play my week 7?
No, this week we're in week 6 currently.
Oh, okay.
I'm just lying then. Never mind.
This is the end of week 6.
I was about
I
to
apologize.
say, I'm like, we had a week off. Yeah, we did. That's what I thought. That's why I thought this was week 6. I know we finished late.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 2,
Joe is doing something here.
He's considering going for the ball with the. I believe I heard mention 2 go for it.
Oh, yeah.
First off, we will stand up the Rat Ogre. He stands.
The big old 6 that Ragged Ogre flexes up.
I've been working crazy since I got back.
As a reminder, Rat has prehensile tail.
Okay.
And then we will move this boy here. He'll go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7,
2 weeks.
8.
I believe he is going for a 3-die block here. 3-die blitz.
2-die block here. I have this guy assisting. Push.
And I will push you way around.
It just sucks because it's the first paycheck. It's a short week.
1, 2.
Again, something Nathan could have done had he been here.
Paid for though, Yeah.
Here comes the minnow blitz, I believe.
So my paycheck will be more like a long week paycheck with some overtime, right?
Yeah, I worked
instead of like a really big weekend.
I worked in overtime. I think I worked a triple time holiday overtime week like that. I think it was the 4th.
Oh, we're going to block?
Because I worked that weekend.
He
I
does?
saw my paycheck after. I'm like, where did this fucking money go? I've worked. I should have got like
There's a
90
pow.
hours this week or something.
Gets the
Like,
pow
90 hours
with
of pay.
the.
And like it was all gone.
He's got
And I looked. I'm like, oh, it was like $1,000 when it should have been like $1,200.
Alright. Armor, though. We got 9 up
$500.
with Mighty Blow.
Powed the big
and
guy.
some freezing wind.
With Mighty Blow. Not even.
That's an extra $500 even with money taken
Yeah,
away.
that's the only thing I miss about that.
Okay, so that does kind of change things.
The pay was nice.
Minotaur gonna
The
blitz.
only good thing
The stupid
about that
blitzer.
is the pay and the benefits.
Nathan, there is no dice camera light. That's the room light.
2, 3,
I could work
4,
part-time at that
5,
place.
6.
That place just grinds you down so quickly.
Yeah. I've been working at Plant 1.
You've been in Plant 1?
Go for it.
Like you better than
Good.
Plant 2.
Do you?
Gets to go for it.
I thought I would too.
It is a 3-die block.
3-die
7
block.
thorns and 1 assist.
The process is more manual, but I think
Gets
Push.
the dodge. Oh, where's the.
Onto the ball.
I see.
Ball goes.
like the other day.
Bouncing the ball to the 1. And that man is going off the pitch.
Good. 3-die block again.
What a nightmare scenario.
I will be cheeky and I will juggernaut using the double down as a push.
I don't know why that matters.
Doesn't matter either way you are.
He could have just took in the foul.
Rolling
Absolutely.
injury.
He just wanted to use the skill, I guess.
Yes. Get the flex out.
In reserves.
Filter housing. Yeah. You just put in
Jake is down 3 elves. The ball is
hook up an owl that comes
pretty safe at the moment.
then you just
So that changes things.
charge it to the drum.
1,
Oh,
2,
that's
3,
way
4,
easier.
5,
No,
6,
we were
7,
filling.
8.
I think it was Hander, but
We also got this elf who's probably want to do something.
I've always wanted to be an elf.
3 up
One
down
of
with dodge.
the most funny, hilarious
came out of
videos that's ever been created.
It's movement 4.
weird apparatus in the forklift that we
And he will
Nathan,
spin.
you could be finger walking here.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
If you be
7.
driving here, I would suggest it's much faster.
We didn't do it. You were pail breaking.
Go for it.
It's the go for it.
Fails to go for
Fails
it.
to go for it.
Reroll it.
Reroll.
Gimme.
Spent.
Reactors to
For
the customer.
Justify it.
That's what we
Gets to go
Goes for it again.
have been doing all weekend.
That was a team reroll.
I believe so.
3 up,
Oh, the guys over there are a lot nicer.
3 up pickup.
Oh yeah.
I've met a
Three at pickup. Picks up the pelota.
Is that ball?
Everyone on
In
my team
Spanish,
is
that would be
return 3.
correct.
Have fun.
Pelota?
Yes.
Pelota is Spanish for ball.
What a nightmare.
Go out and chill. Me and Mari are gonna go do a little state night tonight. We haven't done one of those in a while, so I'll call her, see what she's doing. Probably go to Toledo or something. Get some fancy place to eat. Go to a movie.
Okay, so
Then we'll go home and she'll
Dodge.
pack some sausage.
Okay.
It'll be a good time.
Can you guys move away from the mic?
Movement 1.
Or preferably one of you move on to the mic.
I'm just gonna probably watch some HBO movies and wait for Jake.
Jake and Jake. No, Jake and I said I
here, I guess.
Sure.
that a dodge? Is this turn 4, Jake?
No, this is the bottom of turn 3 with it being
He's gonna
Jakee's turn.
blitz him.
Sure.
Dodge.
1. Yep. 2
Just
dodge.
the dodge and our 2 up.
Okay.
1, 2,
Does
3,
it with
4,
style,
5,
spinning
6,
out.
7.
7. Go for it.
What a hero.
Okay.
So
2
one
die
die
block.
1 die block, right? Oh, he's strength 2, right?
Yeah, I'm strength 2.
1 die block.
2 dodge.
We'll use the push.
Wow,
Yep.
this is
Get off
just...
the pitch.
Yep.
He's pushed out of the pitch.
Follow up, don't be a
5
coward.
up in reserves. My stadium, 5 up. Fuck. All right. Injury.
Oh God,
Casualty.
he's broken. Or
No,
casualty,
that's
sorry,
injury.
yes.
That's dead.
Yes, that was just injury. He was just gone, obliterated,
The
annihilated.
own Chaos fans ripped him asunder.
Yes, and he rolls a 5, so
I'm
he's
using
completely
one of my
fine.
apothecaries to put him in reserves.
He
He's back in the reserves.
actually, what happened is
He
they
just
ripped
left
him.
up.
They
Fall
ripped him,
from
and then
here.
the apothecary ran
1,
over and
2,
reattached
3.
whatever was worn.
Yes, I mean he
That way.
essentially Frankensteined
2d6.
him.
This is 0.
Just brought him
Yep.
back.
Franken and Gabo.
13.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11.
Wow.
Is that right?
As a
0,
great
In the
Eminem.
land of anything you need,
6,
Jakee
7,
is
8, 9,
king.
10, 11, 12.
Oh, yep, my bad.
So the ball goes across the
Ball
entire
lands.
pitch.
Bounces.
It bounces. There.
All right. There we go.
This is truly a
That's-
nightmare
that's-
for
that's
Joe
how we're
now.
starting the
One
turn.
of Joe's longest passes, accidentally, of course.
Oh, wow.
He spins out tail.
Yep. Just a 3 up. You've been making 3 ups. You gotta reroll. Not like he has armbar anymore. Sad days.
This is truly hell.
Dodge.
Sure. 2 up.
2 up.
Goes the
dodge.
2 up dodge.
One,
Of course
So
he
he's
hits
going-
it.
3, 4.
Oh.
5. Okay. 3 up.
Sure.
It's a tackle zone
Dodge
on the
with
ball.
dodge.
Goes for a
3
3
up
up
dodge.
now.
Okay.
Again.
1,
Anything
2,
you
3, 4,
need.
5, 6, 7,
Yep.
7
2 up.
on to said ball.
Yep.
Picks up the ball.
8.
Moves one more.
Movement 6.
It's 5 on network.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7.
You just go for it, and nobody can touch you. What an absolute turn of events.
In Levi's own words, Jakee, anything you need, pal.
Go for
So now Jake can use this as evidence as why elves are overpowered, because the ball bounced completely across the pitch. Overpowered
And
elves.
we are now exactly, I believe, where the ball started after Joe's hard
What?
work and effort to bring it to the complete opposite corner.
What a nightmare scenario. Wow.
I don't really want any of my guys to get hit. Dodge.
Okay.
3 up with dodge.
Okay.
Dodge.
2 up with dodge. Okay.
1, 2.
It's a 3 and a
3,
6 for
4,
both
5,
2 up
6,
dodges.
7.
Gets there with style.
Dodge. 3 up.
Get hit. Go down.
I'm gonna use my reroll.
Uses a reroll.
What a
First-
coward.
Get hit.
He fails the reroll.
Get hit.
Rat boy. Rat boy.
Broken armor.
That's done.
And he's stuck.
Doesn't even matter.
I mean, I don't want him to get hurt.
No, it's exactly. That's better for you. You can't get hurt. for
Oh,
2
yeah,
turns.
yeah.
Now, the only good thing is now that Goblin will be coming back for Joe. He can't throw it right now, though.
All right, my turn 4.
Do you just try to brutalize elves? I think you put pressure
1,
on them.
2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. No. So we'll start off by moving the rat ogre. So
Can you
4
take
up.
my spot for a minute while you...
3. He lashes out, hits the boy.
I'll take your spot for a minute.
10 up armor. Break him.
Give her a minute.
Oh my god. 10 up armor?
Yep.
With freezing and mighty blow?
Yep. He's fine. 1, 2, 3, 4.
So the
5,
rat ogre
6,
smashes the
1,
orc.
2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
Just gives him a little bump.
I have to make 2
All right, what do we got going on here today?
You got some. You missed some wonky shit. So the ball ended up over here where the Minotaur is,
Yeah.
and the Minotaur actually pushed off a catcher.
Anything
The Goblin ran over and grabbed it. Jakee blitzed the Goblin off the pitch, killed it. Not killed it, but he casualtied it.
Yeah.
And then Joe used a free Apothecary to bring it back. Obviously not right now. Then the ball flies way over here to the left side of the pitch. And
my
Jakee
goodness.
goes and picks it up. He's going to score next turn. Joe cannot prevent that pain.
Is that's Jakee's target end zone right
Yep.
there? Oh my goodness.
Yep, ball went 10 plus spaces.
Because I have guard assist.
All guard, yeah.
Also,
That's,
I have to remove this guy first. One.
It's very, very lucky bounce.
Yeah, that's about as lucky as it gets.
So Joe's just putting pressure on him. He's going to make him score. Hope he can even up before half.
That's smart. That's smart. If Elves are going to score, you want them to do it quickly.
I'm not stalling.
Just in case.
So long as
Here.
they don't do it 3 or 4 times.
Right.
Then we'll do the 2 die. Actually, let's just start with our blitz. He will blitz.
That's pretty wacky. So he rolls, that's first blitz. First
Three dice,
Minotaur.
they have horns and 1 assist with guard.
So strength 7.
Yep, so
on
3 die.
Push. But
You
he's got
will have
frenzy.
3 again, though.
Yeah.
On a
Got the
hapless
frenzy.
lineman.
Pow.
So what he did, he moved these other players around to force Jake to score.
That was
Mighty
smart.
and freezing.
I guess Jake doesn't have to. Oh,
Without mighty.
without Mighty,
Injury.
Minotaur exacting pain. That's a casualty or a
KO.
knockout. I'm sorry.
KO for the elf.
So Jake has, I think, three knockouts right now.
Does he have a keg?
He's got 1.
Okay.
First block of the game was a casualty.
Oof.
The weather table is +1 armor break.
That's not good. The winter weather table is especially
I don't
brutal.
have.
It is the most brutal one, I think.
I can have him. I can foul.
Nathan, you've got a lot of critiques for the commentating for not being here.
Yeah. I'll foul.
What?
He'll foul here. 1, 2, 3, 4,
Wow.
5, 6, 7, 8. That's 2. Go for it.
Well, what?
I don't care.
Just Nathan.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. That's better. 1. Go for it.
So you gonna follow this guy?
Maybe. What is that?
8 up armor or 9 up with 1 assist.
So he is following.
Nope.
Nothing.
What is that?
That's a bona fide big guy.
That is my turn for it. Is your
Of course
turn
it
for
is.
now. Score.
He deserves it.
The elf player?
No. Well, Jakee scored on turn 4. Going to turn 5 now. Obviously, he
Set up
didn't
so I
want
can
to
beat you up again.
play with fire, so he just scored.
Yeah, that's the.
I got things to roll.
Is Jakee receiving in the second half?
Yes.
Yeah, that's what you want.
You
to
don't
do,
even have a
because
keg.
then you get to go into
I don't.
receive
Pick these 4 up.
in the second half. That's not a bad.
Okay, we'll go with thrower.
Okay.
Not bad.
Thrower coming back.
We'll go
Nope,
with
that thrower's out for the game, dude.
Wow, he's
In.
and he comes back. It's because of Jakee's poor decision to use Nurgle dice on an elf team.
Set up, bitch.
He's tempting fate.
My fate's been tempted.
Yeah,
My fate has been reforged.
mine has too.
I don't know why Jake's setting up. Oh, yeah, never mind. That's why.
You're looking at 1-0.
This is so far the best season of Blood Bowl I've ever played.
Yeah.
I don't think
Well, wait till you
anything.
play
That
me.
means something?
You're
No,
gonna
it
get
don't
crumbled,
mean
baby.
anything.
You're supposed to dissuade me.
I'm actually worried about your team.
I think it matches up pretty well against
I
your
think
team.
so. I think so.
The only thing that'll dissuade me if your role changes.
Depending on how much guard you end up having. But although I've got 3 guard right now.
You
Oh,
do?
Yeah.
I'm screwed. That game's not gonna go well.
The goal is to have. I think if I could get 6 guard, I would be ecstatic.
Are you gonna win your division? You think?
That I don't know. I got to play Cast Dwarves in the end of the league, so that could be
rough.
very
That could be rough. Although it's not regular dwarves, which
guard OP. I agree, Eli. I
that
think
would be,
guard needs some kind of change.
Okay.
Even, I think literally, if you just said guard was could only be applied one time, it'd be fine.
What do you mean by one time?
Like you if one guy has guard, if 3 guys have guard, only one of them can be applied.
Oh, you can only benefit from guard once.
Yeah.
Yes. It's not a terrible idea.
Also, I think defensive, just turning it off all the time would help.
Yeah. The only problem is defensive. Well, that actually might be okay though, because defensive is usually widely available on teams that don't have
Guard.
guard.
Yeah.
The issue you're gonna run into that though is when people start stacking guard and defensive.
Well, most of those players that do that, they're paying $40K for that.
That's true.
So I
That's
think
true.
that would balance itself out a
It
little
could.
bit.
It very well could.
I think that you got to have something that negates it. And just more guard isn't the answer.
Yeah, exactly. I think guard's fine in small amounts. Like
Sure, if you have one or two players with it, it's convenient.
Guard is fine. It's not. It's not.
But that's
broken
not what my orc team was. That's not what your
No.
dwarf team was.
No, not at all. That's not how. I mean,
Adam has
not the best way to
six
do it.
guard right now on his orc team.
that is frightening.
It's
I
what
do
it's.
not- I don't like that.
He's gonna. Actually, he might have 7. I think he got it on his troll, which I was unable to get it on my troll. The
Oh,
ball
I need-
bounces 4 to the
I
2.
need some players with guard. It's not gonna go well for
These
me.
guys kicking the ball like where they can kick it out of bounds are nuts.
Ooh, not blitz.
Yeah, no kidding.
5. I think
5 is high kick, so Joe can move a player underneath it.
It's the same either way if it goes out. If you miss the catch.
Oh,
When you put anyone under the ball.
Now, if Joe is able to score here, he could make it interesting because he's going to start walloping more elves. I mean, Jake's already down 2 players. He had 12. He's
so I
down
don't
to
have any catching
9
skills.
on the pitch.
I have an elf that catches it
Should
on
have played with
3
12 on the
compared
pitch.
to
What a
12
coward.
from everyone
I
else.
played with 12 at one point.
Today?
Matter if I catch the ball? What do I do if I catch the ball?
Did you do it for 4 turns?
1, 2, 3,
4 turns.
If you did it for 4 more turns, you get a bingo spot.
8.
Did I do it for only 4 turns?
Well, 4 or more turns.
Oh yeah.
Then you get a bingo
Okay.
area
Sweet.
box.
Fine.
Oh.
Ball lands, catching it on a 3.
I probably would have put the thrower over there. Now, if it bounces off, this just is a touchback.
Here.
Oh, that's... Yeah, I would have put that thrower over there. And you had
My
extra,
turn,
although he
5.
might want to move the ball this way.
I thought his thrower was out. Oh, this is
No,
Joe.
Jake's thrower's out.
Yeah, this is Joe.
His pathetic elf thrower dodged out and broke his neck.
How?
Jeez Louise.
Doof.
Joe the Pow. Hoag.
Joe the Powell Hogue.
Hoag.
Joe needs to get rid of that big guy.
I'm not following.
We just ogre on ogre violence.
9
I mean-
freeze. Nope. Okay.
Yeah, but it just negates what Joe can do.
Dude, that freezing weather is getting me. Yeah.
Like it's a very large inconvenience. No pun intended. For
Intend your puns. Don't be a coward.
Joe.
He
I don't
will
like puns.
Minotaur block and the guy right in front
Not
of
very
him.
punny.
He will. That is 3 dice. That 2 assists.
3 dice block. Is this from the Minotaur?
I'm guessing.
Dodge power.
I really like Minotaurs.
I know I don't.
Yeah.
I think they are underrated. I like Unchanneled Fury
Well, the
as a nega trait.
the thing is the
Obviously, it's not better than Bonehead.
oh, what is it? The ogre is just so efficient because Bonehead's so good.
Yeah, but the thing you've got to look at though is
9. That is not gonna.
Hey Jake, I'll finish that for you, buddy.
Just like that, you're back in the box.
the
Back in the box.
the fact that the Minotaur
What's
comes
in
with
the
Frenzy.
box?
Frenzy is really good.
Frenzy is good.
I think that's.
Frenzy Horns is a good combo. Then you give him
Yes.
Juggernaut. You don't need to worry about block.
No, you don't.
You got a missile.
Yep. And then, I mean,
Hey, can one of you guys put your hand in the dice tray?
Ogre.
Hand in the dice tray, one of you.
I have been.
there we go.
3 dice.
Nope.
What do you say?
Throw into the dice tray.
No, I was saying put your hand in there. Perfect. Thank you.
I'm gonna make sure the camera wasn't frozen.
Movement 1, movement 2. 3 dice. Movement 2.
Why is it doing that?
It's focusing. I will fix it.
Huh.
Poor elf boys.
Looks like our camera has a heartbeat.
Freezing and mighty blow. 9. No, 5.
He is fine.
2, 3, 4, 5,
There you go.
6. I can just go here. 2.
Turned it off the
3,
autofocus.
4, 5,
Oh, no.
6.
Oh, what's
7,
happening to Christmas?
No,
A very large chat box.
1, 2, 3, 4.
See, the overhead's doing a little bit too, but
1, 2, 3, 4.
There we go.
should have the telestrator up.
What'd you call me?
A lot of things. Right now, nothing.
Oh,
Bless you.
thank you.
Gesundheit. Okay, so,
Wait, is it the first?
today, yeah, Happy New Year, bro.
Oh, sweet.
Oh, man.
Hand off to the
Let's
goblin.
see.
He's handing it to the
1,
goblin.
2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. No! Could have moved one square. I can't do that anymore.
You can go for it, right? Or
No,
is
that is 8. That's
he's
a
6 movement?
yeah.
What a stupid
Oh.
He wanted to hand to the goblin.
Yeah,
He's going to have to throw it if he wants to get it there.
A terrible. Well,
He throws on a 3.
So I can't
Does he?
throw the
Yeah.
goblin.
Not a great idea.
no, it's
not
does
terrible.
he have pass?
No.
We just won't throw
But he's
the
got
goblin.
rerolls.
Would it be really sad and not
Wait,
throw the goblin?
thrower without pass?
No,
alright,
that's
move
his
to pick
Dark
up the
Elf.
ball. Are we throwing? I don't think
Oh.
Remember when I said you should move to throw over there?
so. Pick up the ball.
Oh.
1, picking on a 2 because he's an elf. Ooh.
He did not pick it up.
I'm rerolling it.
I think you have to because
Yeah,
that
you
ball could go
definitely
off
do.
to a weird spot. If he was all alone, I don't think he
You
has
could
to. But
fly over here. Do I care? Not really. 1, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11.
Can't go 11.
You gotta. Yeah, but he can go.
I think you got to reroll
But
it.
he
It's
can
a
go
2 up.
10.
I don't give a fuck.
Oh god.
Is he letting it go?
I think so.
To the 5, right off.
Yeah.
Goes directly off.
From here.
D3. Let's see how this turns out.
1,
I think he should have rerolled that one.
1,
I
2,
absolutely
3.
think so.
Down the middle.
Middle. 2d6. This is 0. 3. 1, 0, 1, 2, 3.
That's not that
Lands.
bad, but
No.
but Jake's
Bounces.
catcher can get there.
The thing I was looking at is
Okay.
if it went closer to Jakee.
1, 2,
No, I-
3, 4,
And it's
5,
like,
6,
yes, you
7,
can't
8.
get to your
Hand off.
player.
If it bounced
But-
the other way.
Alright, your turn. 5.
Like that is still dangerous. It's like when you're playing against Skaven, right? Anytime you don't pick up the ball, you re-roll it.
Yeah. Yeah, it just can't end up on the ground, right?
Yeah. Like, otherwise,
Okay, so we're gonna go pick
I mean that's just a bad time.
2 die block here to here.
Yep.
Pow.
It's the pow.
I won't foul.
Got
Trying to
the
get some armor breaks.
no.
Might break if it's a 6.
Oh, he needs a 6.
Yep, 8 would give him the +1.
But he's all right.
Ooh,
Oh,
we're fine.
man.
But,
Dang, so close. 2 die block with the
Or
wrestle guy.
apparently he
Yep.
couldn't break. I don't know.
That's the
Wrong dice. Wrestle or push?
Just push.
He's gonna push him instead of wrestle him. He's gonna wrestle. He's got a wrestler. Got that wrestling wrestle. That wrestling rascal.
pencil
That's
tail.
what it's
Yes,
called.
it does.
The wrestling wrestler.
Wrestling rascal.
All right, I'm coming back at turn 5. I see a massive amount of rerolls have disappeared. Actually, never mind. I was looking at the score. I'm just wrong.
Okay, do we have
Did they both start with? No, they don't both start with 2.
They both started with 4.
Okay.
I saw 1 to 0 and I thought it was the rerolls, and I was
I
like,
played Joe at a time where he only had 1 reroll,
2 die
and that
block
was
right.
a very interesting game.
was that this season?
Yes, it was.
I believe it was. Yeah. I
sure.
thought I remember him starting with very few. Yeah.
No.
Alright, 10 up with Mighty. Not even. Freeze breaks.
Freeze breaks on. What do you think?
Freeze breaks the armor.
No
He's not
goodness.
gonna-
he's
Mighty blow to
KO'd.
9.
That's
Yeah.
something.
He's KO'd.
Jesus.
This is just not.
I'm down to 1 apothecary. Man.
2 die block here on this guy.
Thank you, Nathan, for the welcome back. The warm up.
Oh,
Really?
double
Okay, you got
double
one
to
reroll.
skulls. Yep, and then
And it's
so
just
he's
a
gonna
push.
re-roll
That's what
that.
you
And
did
he gets a
yourself. That's
push.
really worth it. You gotta ask yourself sometimes.
Does spend the reroll.
Yes, it is. It is wicked.
You just click up. Like
Yeah,
right there.
I know. I just-
Yeah.
One, two, three, four, five, six, seven.
Yeah, move him over there. Like, I'm not just gonna blitz
1,
with him
2,
this time.
4, 5, 6, 7. That is everybody.
How do I wanna do this?
It looks like there's been a fair few players removed. Also.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Oh, can we
So,
get
my turn 6.
a
We're not dodging out with her.
picture of the dugout?
Does not appear so, unfortunately.
Not a good one.
Yeah. Yeah.
Set it there for now.
So we throw the
Change
goblin,
Yep.
but we we gotta blitz these bitches. 1, 2, 3, 4,
Let's see.
5, 6, 7.
Oh, yeah.
Is the
Yeah,
most
yeah.
optimal.
I agree, Nathan. I really, really don't like the +1 to AV in really any scenario. I think it's really rough.
The winter
that's-
table seems to be pretty unforgiving.
Yeah, it's very unforgiving.
That song is stuck in my head.
But yeah,
Apparently, you don't say.
especially if your opponent's dealing with like Mighty Blow as well.
Yeah,
If
absolutely.
he's dealing a Mighty Blow, that +1 armor break can be deadly.
I believe it's a 3 on the winter table.
What's
Well,
that?
That was rolled for the freezing.
Yeah, I think it's a 3.
All right.
Let's see what their plan is here.
4, 5.
Can
We will blitz with the Minotaur into this bitch. That's a 1. I want this to
I
work.
don't think they're on turn 5.
We try a reroll it. 4 up loner. 5.
Oh, you guys are
Six.
still on turn.
Oh, we're on top of 6.
6.
Top of 6. 4 up loner.
I will turn
Two
to
up.
the top of 6
then.
then.
Please don't you dare. Don't put that on me, Ricky Bobby. 1, 2,
Oh,
3,
wait,
4,
that's
5.
disappeared accidentally.
So it is turn 6.
This got moved.
3 die.
That was one
You know what's
reroll.
stupid is I
Oh,
gotta
it's,
make a
It,
stop.
behind
I
that, so it
see.
wasn't showing.
yep.
There we
So
go.
I had to go for it.
Top of turn
Alright, 3 die.
Yep.
Unless this isn't a pop. Which it's not. Because you have dodge, right?
And block.
Yep.
Does not get the POW on the blodger.
Go for it.
Follows up,
And
however.
then
Yeah.
go again.
Frenzy's a
Makes
really
sense.
useful tool for that.
Go
Gets
again.
the 5 to go again. And then
Use the push.
doesn't get the POW again. It doesn't get any form of POW even for the blodger.
No.
That is all I need.
Granted, only a regular POW would have worked, but
5. Perfect.
it does clear the path, yes.
Oh man.
Here's a 2 dash.
Who's it to up that?
It,
I know him. Yeah, I know. Exactly. It's pretty possible. 1, 2, 3, 4.
I'm curious about
I really want to hit another
how
guy.
my team's gonna handle elves.
Yeah. I think
But
just your
we'll move
ability
it-
to
we'll
stick
move
to
it
them,
out
even
of
if they
the
try and run away, or
Yeah.
if you get a push, I think that's going to be
That,
huge.
that, that
Sure.
might. Unfortunately,
on
my
it.
team isn't very fast.
Not
I'm a
nice.
corn team, so it's a
Great
lot faster than
injury.
dwarves
Red
is what I'm
mighty.
used to. But
Broke Joe's armor,
9.
knocked him out.
another
Knock out
KO,
that
man.
guy.
Yeah.
Love it.
Another KO. That was
I could go 1, 2, 3, 4.
I believe that was a savagery.
yeah, it was a savagery.
Or animal savagery, I guess. But
Oh
yeah.
my god.
Okay. Let's
You know, it's
go
very
back on,
interesting. I actually just played a game today, and
1, 2, movement 2, picking up on a 2.
I hired a big guy mercenary,
Yes.
and I was struggling between
3,
the
4,
Unchanneled
5,
Fury
6.
trait package
Mhm.
or the Animal Savagery trait
7.
package. And the Animal Savagery trait package was a lot cheaper, which is why I was going towards it. And I was like, you
Go
know
for it
what?
and dodge with dodge.
I don't want to punch my own guys,
0
so
rerolls.
I'm gonna stick with the Unchanneled Fury trait package, and it's good
With dodge.
because I rolled,
2 up.
I think 3 turns in a row. I rolled once.
3 up catch.
Yeah.
And
Just-
Goblin.
It could have been horrible.
Knocking my
yeah.
own dudes out with Mighty Blow.
Such a
So
string of
I would
bad
much
rolls.
rather just him be stuck there with a tackle
6.
zone.
The ball bounces to 6 after a failed
Me punching my own dudes.
dodge.
I think
Or
Unchanneled
handoff
Fury
is what it was.
My
I
turn.
see.
It is now
Okay.
your turn 6. Have fun.
I think
Failed
Unchanneled
handoff.
Fury
Gamer.
is better than what people give it credit for. I think depending on the team you're playing as, if you've got a lot of low armor players, I don't think you want Animal Savagery.
Yeah.
If you have Animal Savagery, you want
Two
like an
down
armor
here.
10 player to
Yeah.
be able to stand next to him and get punched.
Yeah, so he can at least take the hit.
Exactly.
And hope, and odds are survive it.
Yes,
Or at least
exactly.
not get stunned from it.
But like on a
Having-
team, if you got too many low armor players,
Yeah.
you just end up removing so many guys. And sometimes you don't, but
Yeah,
it
just
could really make or break.
absolutely the averages.
Yeah. The only thing I've
That'd be a
the one of the problems I've come across with Unchanneled Fury though is the 2-ups to blitz. When you fail those, it hurts you.
Yeah.
Because then you just lose a blitz for
You
a
lose
turn.
your entire blitz.
I had
yeah.
that happen. I think it was 3 times.
Yeah, I saw it at
Lost
least
3.
twice in your game.
At least
Prior to
I'm
the
pretty
start
sure
of
it was
this.
3 lost blitzes
Yeah.
on that Unchanneled Fury, which. But
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8.
I do. I think that I really do like the Minotaur though.
Yeah.
I think that, which is why I keep coming back to Unchanneled Fury. I think the Minotaur is the more fun and the more and it's really just the better big guy because he comes with frenzy.
That was actually the wrong roll.
The frenzy and horns is absolutely massive.
Frenzy is
The handoff.
if you get, especially if he's like your own player,
Yep.
you can give him Juggernaut. Frenzy is
Gotta
just
roll
amazing
animosity.
because then you don't even have to worry about not having block at that point.
Yeah.
Yep.
That was just.
You just
Nope.
eliminate
Passes
players.
and handoffs.
Jeez Louise.
If I am
2 die bucket.
giving you the ball, I have to roll for it. Yep. Got him.
What is?
Oh.
No.
Okay. Breaks.
Breaks without.
Broke the armor.
9.
Knockout.
9, another knockout.
You okay, bro?
Yeah, I'm just looking at your guys' dugout. So as of right now, Jakee's got
Two players of his are casualtied and one, or two's KO'd and one's casualty.
Okay.
And then Joe has 3 players casualty.
1,
Okay,
2, 3,
wow.
4, 5,
Are they all
6,
casualty?
7.
Yep.
Yeah, all 3 are casualty.
Okay.
So,
Wow.
How?
and Joe is
No.
out of rerolls.
9 up armor.
Jakey does have
With
1.
Freezing. Breaks.
Broke
9.
on the with the
Yep,
freezing.
there's the freezing and
7.
Is that 7?
That's 7.
So 8 because of stunty.
Stunty KO.
oh my goodness.
And another removal. Wow. Yet again, the freezing coming through to break the armor there, and then the stunty KO, making it even harder.
3 up. I have 1 reroll left.
You can make it happen. Make it happen. Make it
It's
happen.
pretty wacky.
Are you handing off?
Pretty wacky game.
Clear, handoff.
Okay.
Dodge.
3 up. Okay.
So,
1,
check out this mercenary I bought for 230,000 gold.
Okay.
Bonafide big guy.
6.
Block, claw, mighty blow, horns, and frenzy.
7.
give him all those extra
8.
Yeah, you can.
Handoff.
On a
How many
3.
skills can you? It costs a
And he
lot.
has catch, right? So he can have catch.
Yep.
Not
Makes
bad.
anyway.
Quite a budget change.
Dodge out.
Jake gets the
Right.
handoff, dodge
I
out,
make 200,000 gold in my game.
With dodge.
Yep.
Don't you gotta be?
1,
gets the
2,
dodge.
3,
Were you the underdog by that much?
4, 5, 6,
Really?
7.
Yeah.
Well, when you're the underdog by that much.
I don't know. Well, I also spent 400,000 in my own gold.
Right,
Alright.
right. But
Orc.
like to be.
4 up.
God.
Orcs in.
I was
Well, I mean, I
missing.
guess-
Jake scores.
he's gonna,
Sorry.
Jake scores again.
Yes.
This is not
He
going
hit
well.
the dodge out and then was able to get
This
there.
is not going well.
They're rolling for the comebacks now with the pitch.
Stays
Line
off.
woman.
I'm not sure who that was.
This is gonna be
Okay,
this is gonna be
forward.
a game.
Yeah.
In. Lineman.
Well, one was
So
a
many.
one was a trait package, and then I bought 2.
I got you.
What was the trade package? Clock?
Unchanneled Fury, no, Unchanneled Fury.
I'm actually
horns,
at 9 players now
You
on
can
the
only
pitch.
get a trait package and you can't
To your
get
11.
skills if you get the trait package. I'm pretty
No,
sure
I think you
do
can.
both.
I think you can.
It's pretty interesting. Maybe we should make
Or,
limitation if you get a trait package you
or-
can't add skills.
Busted.
Hello?
I said that before.
Is that?
I think
Hey.
I suggested it before.
Yeah.
Trying to finish this game.
We could make it unbusted by just putting
Yeah.
a limit on it.
Or we could just
We got a late
Not
start
allow
'cause Big B took 40
I think
minutes.
we should allow 'em. I think they're a big part of the inducements for people that
I went to Big B and then there was no line, but there was like a problem. So it was like
always really
after I ordered, I was waiting for like
to a mercenary that
25
if
minutes.
you don't want to put skills, you can still get like a
No.
legendary
Missing next game.
50K.
Is there a way to unlock that? Oh, I didn't even know this thing.
Try to
Very
play
cool,
fast
man.
and
Thank
back
you.
soon.
Yes.
I was struggling hard there.
Alright, love you.
You are the computer whiz.
Yeah. I don't. Arrow keys.
Yeah,
What year is
yeah, I
this?
know. I play
Love you.
computer games and you never use, as someone who plays computer games, you never use the arrow keys.
Yeah. Back in the day,
You would think you use them all the time.
yeah, original years of RuneScape, I would use the arrow keys every day, but then they enabled WASD and never looked back.
My first few days of playing World of Warcraft when I was a child.
Yeah.
I was using the arrow keys to move around, and I was like, wow, this is kind of clunky. And then my friends were like, what are you doing? Using WASD keys.
Yep.
And then you don't even use the ASD. You just use W. And use the mouse to look around.
Yep.
Oh, this is way more.
Well, to be fair, he's barely been in any type of games.
Way less
That's
clunky.
good. Yeah. Makes it a lot easier, so you don't have to have your hands right here. I guess I'm doing a visual without a cam on stream, but whatever.
Yeah.
And then, and it gives you the rest of your keyboard unlocked because your left hand doesn't need to be just over on the very right side using the arrow keys.
Okay.
Oh.
Big guys galore. What is that? The Forge-Rolled Red Ogre?
Yes.
Oh, wow, that actually doesn't look bad.
Oh.
All right, here's hoping.
Here's a hoping.
Yep. Wait, is that right? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
What else do we got going on here?
No, 1, 4.
That's the setup
Looks
for
like-
now.
Joe's in trouble.
Yeah, I've seen him hit the one-turn score before, and he's gonna need it soon
it's-
if possible.
That's not something you want to have to buy.
Yeah, exactly. 6 to the 2. It could be
Nice.
He just threw it at him.
fair enough. Off the pitch, I believe that was then.
No.
6.
Go 4.
Not a blitz for Jakee, fortunately.
Quick
for him.
snap.
That ball is
Quick
out of
snap
here.
for the offense.
Second off, we are going.
I don't know if that matters. Oh, okay, they get to move. Okay, I see.
Yes.
I-
D3 plus 3 open players can move.
What about it?
But it looks like Joe only has 4 open players.
Yeah.
Which is the minimum amount.
So,
Well,
Well, he's gonna roll it anyway. So I'm pretty sure he only has 4
So
open
we need to
players.
take
it. Yeah,
So it
he
doesn't
did.
matter. He didn't have to roll it.
There you go.
No matter what those for.
Yep.
And then it looks like he's gonna give the ball
and
to
then I will hand the
whoever
ball
he
to you.
wants.
yep, he sure can.
no.
Yeah, and it being
say
turn
we are
7,
trying to
and
score
if
this
he
half
wants to
game,
score,
guys.
he has to do
Double
that.
turn
Unfortunately, I
seven
think he's
the
gonna be
bat.
relying on the potato,
Yeah.
and those are the least favorite vegetable.
Okay.
If you can call it a
So
vegetable.
we'll start with a
Oh,
2-die
Blood Bowl.
block. I have no rerolls. With
Huh?
the line person.
Okay, here comes the
It is a root
double skulls.
vegetable.
Yeah.
Is
double
a
skulls.
carrot also a root
And
vegetable?
that is about how she goes. Joe instantly rolls a double skull.
So is a what?
So is a beat.
I manifested that.
What a tragedy.
9 breaks.
Breaks his armor
Wow.
with the weather,
Double skull.
and then 7
So it's just
stunned.
Weather is freezing.
Minus
But
1
he
to armor
instantly
roll.
rolled a double skull in her first
Yeah, plus
block.
1 armor.
Just
That-
armor.
that
and
could be
fallovers and knockdowns.
Double skulls on your first block
Your
could
turn
lose
7.
you the game.
Yeah.
I have,
You lose an entire turn.
Turn
I have
7.
lost
He's swing
whole
3.
games based on turn 1 double skulls.
He's
Matter of fact, I
doesn't
lost a
have
game.
block.
I was playing
He has nothing but dodge.
dwarves against orcs. I was the dwarf player, and
Can we also appreciate how unlikely getting a double skulls is? on a
2-die
full
blitz
alpha,
to
or
blitz with
2-die
that guy.
good block. Like it's
Dude.
very rare.
in one game I did it 8 times.
It's supposed to be.
In one game I did it 8 times.
I did happen to be quite
I think 3 of them were double skulls re-rolled into double skulls.
I don't want to do this.
Like I don't know what the math on that is, but it's atrocious.
One rear left still. 1, 2,
won the lottery with that guy.
Oh, or walked outside and got hit by a bus since it was bad luck.
Good thing you rolled double skulls instead of dying.
I'm hoping, yeah, exactly. I'm really hoping that.
I'm glad that luck that
I guess.
was in the game but not in real life.
Yeah, exactly. That's what I'm saying. I'm really hoping that Blood Bowl is helping to balance out karma, so that
You roll,
Get
you
some-
roll 16 double skulls and then the next day you win $1 million.
2 go
or
blitz
just
to
not
blitz
get hit by a
with
bus. Like, that's perfectly fine.
My strip ball guys.
I feel like there's a fleet of buses just waiting for me to walk
A
outside.
fleet of
But they're like, but then they ask themselves, how many double skulls did Brad
Aileen,
roll today?
baby,
Oh, he rolled 2.
Aileen.
We can't hit him today. We gotta leave him alone.
That's where my kick came from.
Aileen?
Yep.
Because
We're in
every turn
a
he's
She is.
Turn it over to double skulls within the first 3 actions of that.
Yes. Yes.
This is the best
Imagine that guy.
Yes.
He's gonna put 10.
Sure.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
Go for it. Go for it.
I've lost a
for it,
lot of
go
games.
for
Okay.
Maybe not a
Yeah,
lot.
one
Maybe
reroll.
Go for it.
Yep. Go for it again.
Go for
He
it.
gets to go for it.
Okay. 2
Gets
die
the
block.
second go for it. Gets the 2 die block. Gets the POW.
Put him on the edge. Don't care.
I once lost a
Yeah.
touchdown on a 3-die block with a dwarf lineman
Oh,
against a
he's not gonna
Knobloch.
follow.
That was
Last chance to
that
get
was
touched.
upsetting.
9 up armor with
9 up
freezing.
armor with freeze.
Breaks it.
And breaks.
Breaks it without the freeze.
My
7. And at least he's
Goodness.
not knocked
Ball.
out, you know?
Where's the ball?
the ball. They're gonna detach the ball here.
From the bottom.
Surgically detach the ball from his legs here. Goes to the 3.
which is
Right where
right
I
there.
wanted
Of
it.
course it is, right?
Which I mean,
He is out of movement on that guy, however. But there's 2 other waiting in line to go.
Go for it, regardless.
You bitch. You try to pick up the ball, hand off to the thrower, and have the thrower throw a long bomb? Shut up.
Joe's over here going over strategy in his head while talking to himself, and
Pick it up on
then
a 2.
at the same time telling himself to shut up.
Yep.
It's a
Yep.
terrible
Go
idea.
for it.
Go for it.
Go for it.
It's like Jakee's running
Has
away
to
with
go
the ball.
for it.
Catch.
2 up.
He's got it.
He got it.
But I don't think. What's he planning?
I'm assuming he's going to go towards the top where there's
He's gonna go
very
around.
few of
2,
Joe's.
3, 4, 5,
He's gonna pull
yeah.
off the old switcheroony.
Yeah.
You don't
The
tell
old
me.
Elven switcheroony.
The old Elven switcher.
Yeah, I'm curious. I really don't have a
1,
strategy
2,
against
3,
elves
4, 5,
with my current team, and I need to
Yeah, you do.
form one.
They love sideline gunning, and you love sideline crashing.
That's true. That is true.
That is the best
1,
strategy.
2, 3.
I've yet
That
to
is
play
true.
against elves.
In the middle, guess what you get to do?
Beat the
Must
snot
be.
out of them. That's fair.
Pick
That might
pass.
work.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Matter of fact,
Now
remember
the
that.
only thing you need to, now the
6.
only thing you have to worry about is
Two-
whether
two
your
up.
dice are going to be
Yep.
great or not.
That's fair.
Because
Well, I mean
Because
that's
if your dice suck, then the elves are just going to.
that's in the back of my head
He
every
got
game
the
I play.
he got the
so.
pass there for a 2 up pass and a 2 up catch.
Yeah.
Number 17 for old boy.
Oh my goodness.
At this rate,
This very well could be a 6-0 game.
it sure could be. I don't think it's too late by any means, considering it's supposed to be 3.
1, 2, 3,
It's supposed to be
If he
3
scores-
nothing
if
at the
he
end of the
scores
first half.
If he scores here, it would be 3
8.
touchdowns.
I don't wanna do
And I'm
that.
pretty
That
sure
sounds
Joe
too
received.
good.
He did. Joe received.
I think it'd be hard pressed to be a
1,
6-0
2, 3,
game
4,
because
5, 6, 7, 8.
even if Joe receives,
Sure.
or even
Away
if,
from
even
the.
if Jakee receives
angry
in the next
man.
half, he's going to want to
All
score
right,
quickly
that's
and
it?
put him at 4, and then Joe can,
These guys?
you know,
Yeah.
take him,
He
it
He
can
has
take,
guard.
get him a while to
Yeah.
get that touchdown.
And grab.
I don't think it'll be 6-0.
I mean,
It would take an exorbitant amount of money for Jakee to make it a 6-0 game.
yeah.
Yeah, dodge out. Sure. 2 up. Make it.
Or bad luck for Joe.
Good job.
Yeah. Not saying it isn't possible, but
We'll see.
I think it's highly unlikely.
Jake just had a 6-0 game against
Sure.
who?
One
He
die
just
block
played a
on
6-0
him.
game the other day.
Jake, I think he had Michael in the Chaos Cup.
That's
that.
what it was.
And then he has 2 others excluding that one.
Breaks.
Break armor on someone,
That's so hilarious.
and 7 they're stunned.
I was dogging elves at the beginning of this league because I was doing so poorly with them.
Dodge, 3
Yeah.
up.
Well, here's
You
the
got like 2 other ones that are just being 6-0.
One.
well here's the thing though. Like
6-0
6-0s
2,
begot
3, 4,
6-0s. Beget whatever you want to say. Like the more 6-0 games you have, the more you're likely to get because your players
not
just
that way.
snowball into. It's like Dakota in the first couple seasons with his chaos and all the casualties he got. Like you just level up players and it just gets more insane.
Then
But-
again, I also think that high elves and Elven Union are better elves than dark elves right now.
Oh, probably Dark Elves.
Yeah,
Dark
biggest-
Elves want to do
biggest
something that
spiral
Dark Elf
scheme.
or that
Biggest thing
Elves
is
just aren't.
the other 2
Dia
elf
was
teams
about
have
to score.
positionals that are better than the dark
I mean, a
elves.
4 up dodge.
Well, you're better at scoring.
Oh,
Absolutely.
2 up dodge.
Yeah. The Witch Elves are really good, but like they're a bashy
And then
player on a team that kind of wants to be
he
bashy, but they're an elf team,
caged
so
up.
it's like
Yeah,
He
you
got
don't
his
want to
goblin
be
with the
attacked
ball.
with them.
Yeah,
You
but
kinda wanna
there
be
was a
attacked with them.
small
Yeah, that's-
For you also have frenzy with
narrow
strength 3 and
spot.
nothing you
I
back.
shouldn't have picked it.
that's
I should've
that's
stuck
the
the
issue.
goblin
You should
next
have.
to it.
You should
That's
have.
But
the
it was
issue.
funny.
Yeah.
So
I mean, you're in good position next turn, right?
Yeah.
I mean,
Like,
against elves though, you're almost always better off holding the ball than leaving it on the ground.
but yeah, there was a small chance if I made a couple
The
dodges that I
assassins
could get
really
a
should be the
2
centerpiece
die
for
block
dark
on the
elves,
goblin
and
and
they should
surf
be way
him.
better than what they are.
Yeah, I don't think you're wrong.
It was
Honestly,
like a
if
weird
they
angle, right?
took the
Because he
assassin
had
and combined
his
it
own
into
guy
Witch Elf
blocking an exit,
and kind of
so
made
I
a
had to go at
wacky
the right
character
angle.
out of
I
those
had to
two
Dude, you're
dodge
making a
to get
frenzy.
so
wacky
he didn't get the
concepts.
assist.
Where you get two
Then I had to
hits
dodge
stab
to get the
would be
blitz.
great.
That
And
might
then when I hit him off,
Not necessarily because you don't get anything.
Yeah,
was
but you don't
over
have to
there,
throw
and
any
he was going
blocks.
this
So
way.
like you could walk
The
up to
crowd threw
blodgers
over
and just
here.
murder them.
Yeah, 13.
That would be
The
that.
swooping went,
That'd be great.
Like, no, I don't think so.
Need something to counter blodgers. Damn it.
They're not that hard anymore. Like Frenzy's.
When you have to roll a power on a block, it's
Yeah,
like-
but like
Before I do that, I'm gonna do this
Frenzy
block first.
and tackle are like if you have Frenzy and tackle, blodge, it's not that big of a deal.
I mean, that's fair.
Because you just like
He's on his feet, but he doesn't have
you
a
just
tackle zone.
toss him into
Okay,
a
fine.
spot.
You give him stab and multiple.
Move the rat ogre, blitzing cowboy.
Because then they can stab
Doesn't
twice.
mash out.
And that does
1,
work.
2,
Yeah, it does
3,
work,
4,
but
5, 6.
That would be
well, I mean leveling it
Seven
out,
is
it's
the
a pain in
blitz.
the butt.
Well, that's what I'm
Go
saying.
for
If
it
you
for the
if you
blitz.
start them off with multiple blocking
Two
stabs,
dice.
it's really great.
And that might's just
That's
alrighty.
dang it. I wanted to-
Knocked him down.
Actually, we'll push. And then it's no, we're not. We're pushing. We're taking the power. Shut up. Injury with mighty blow and freezing. Armor actually, and that is 6 plus 2 is no.
6 plus
high
2.
elf armor.
Doesn't even break with the mighty blow and the freezing.
Freezing.
Yeah, if you took
Yeah,
the-
lucky. It was
took
one of
push,
his
it would've
blitzers,
been a
I
one-die
believe.
block after that.
Which
Yep.
is why, but
Move.
Is your turn 8?
Move the Minotaur. Nope. Too angry.
Gonna be an elf.
Move the
Oh,
orc.
is
Does he
he's on
lash
channel
out?
fear?
maybe.
Yep.
Oh,
Not if I have anything.
Well, I
It's
don't have to roll for the
that.
orc. I don't know what I'm doing.
I'm
1,
fucking
2,
6-0 right now.
5.
What a hero.
2 die block there.
Lucky son of a bitch.
Yeah, it's been a pretty easy ride for me so far.
That is me. It is your turn.
Yeah,
8.
the later half of my league season
Okay.
has been pretty good.
Yeah.
Stand up. 2 die
Short
block.
of like horrible luck, I should be.
Yeah.
My record will
That would be-
skyrocket.
Dakota will be my toughest
Yeah.
matchup.
I already have my tough matchups. Thank God.
Just because his players can outpace mine so much. But I think if I can hold him to the edge of the pitch,
I
think
did
we
play against them.
Then
And
yeah, I
holy
guess
crap.
we'll choose a block there.
Yeah,
I had
with block. I got nothing.
can- Yeah, I'm worried. I'm quite a bit worried about his 2 claw players too. So
You're done with me playing your
like I
game
said,
for
I might just do my due diligence to take him out.
Hey man, if you kind of butter up
yeah,
your
maybe.
big guys with your linemen standing around, he'll be a lot harder pressed to do anything to them with his claw because he doesn't want to put himself in a
He's
situation
strength
to
five.
Yep.
self-surf.
That's true.
He has no time of his own.
That's
No
true.
dack zone.
Just kind of keep him on.
Neither
the
one
He's
edge.
of
got guard on his raise. You need to watch out. 'Cause
I know
those
he's-
those guys are
I know.
He's gonna
sidestepping.
blitz him.
No, I know.
1, 2, 3, 4.
I know.
It's a 2-die
So
block.
they,
Yep.
they're just perfect for that guard, and they got block on top.
How?
Yep.
Yeah.
They're really good for that.
9 up armor with good, thank God.
yeah, I was gonna say.
Stand firm.
Um. 1, 2,
You gotta
3,
flex
4,
when you
5,
get it.
6, 7, 8. Go
It's the
for
only
it.
thing that matters is
Triple
Go for it.
wire.
Do it to score.
Okay, no.
You got.
You got it. All right. So that's the 4th touchdown.
Alright,
Third,
back
third.
in
Oh,
on
I've
4.
moved that horribly. Oh,
Just go ahead. We'll fix it in here in a
Oh
second.
God,
Just go
I
ahead and
needed
change
that.
Okay.
Line woman on a 4.
there we
She's
go.
in.
it. And then you can just.
It worked right there.
Alright, so I back up.
I wasn't sure you had to click off here or what. Nice.
Is this Jake's receiver?
I'm a 3.
Yep, I am kicking to Jake.
I'm just a 3.
That's
3,
fine.
3, 3, 3, 3.
You think I can't make a
I
3?
feel like these sizes are like way off.
I made that one
Sit back
bigger
up.
than I had to do.
I
the
don't.
rest.
I believe in you, Joe.
There we go.
I'm definitely gonna try with my 4 rerolls and 1 goblin.
I need a PS5 so I can
The problem with this is.
He gets the
There's no problem.
rerolls
Alright,
back
that is
at
the
least. End of the first half, I
end of the
believe.
first
Yeah,
half.
pretty much.
Oh,
In a lot of ways.
All right.
And in the
Sorry.
snow like this,
You're good, man.
it's nice.
All right. So that is the first half. 3-0. 3-0. Elves and Renegades. Renegades is just a tough team to play, just in general. So
Sounds like Aren't you received? Oh, what?
It's not a. I don't think like any of your games are auto wins.
Alright, guys. Good luck.
Jake the
Yes,
Soup
I need
Campbell
this
just
one.
came in here.
Love ya, brother.
Jakey and Joe.
Someone give me something to drink.
What do you want?
What do they have? What's behind the counter?
J-named fucks.
Hey, Jake, has Tim restocked any
No.
drinks back there?
Yeah.
Yeah, he has.
No monsters, but
Okay.
What?
Like you
Jakey
need a
being
monster.
outraged that there is no monster.
What's up, brothers? Hey, how you doing?
It's coming from the back room there.
Play week 6 yet?
Who's your week 6?
Me neither.
Levi.
Levi?
I gotta wait for Mr. Paul to get back from his Florida vacation before I can.
I didn't know Eli and Jake were here. Hey guys.
Dude, all that French
Jake just got here.
I'm gonna pack that sausage so tight.
Snossage.
Huh?
Dude, you're gonna get sick.
So
You're gonna get sick.
this game, it's a game.
It was for the first 5 turns, and then
and then you got 3 touchdowns.
the snowball. It's just a snowball.
I thought I had
Yeah.
it in the bag and he diced it.
It'll happen.
Well, it's gonna start with a blitz.
Anything can happen in
I'm ready for
the second half.
It's gonna
see.
start with a blitz, and I'm gonna catch my own kick in the
Hopefully
end
you
zone.
get 6 more touchdowns. Like
You have the capability of scoring fast.
Your magic.
I have
Juju your magic.
Dude,
So
I haven't-
if you get a
did
player
see Stats
advantage,
Bill?
like
I,
I
haven't
did.
scored 18
Yeah,
touchdowns.
I'm not gonna.
I haven't scored 18
kick.
touchdowns this season, and I'm including the Chaos Cup.
Thank
We'll go
God.
over here.
It's about time you had a hard season.
I'm at 16.
No, I'm too scared.
How does it feel to be down here with the plebs?
I'm at
It's not good.
Sip off the spoon of gruel instead
I'm
of
at 22
4 ounces of
casualties.
blood.
I'm gonna make this a
I'm
bit
at
better.
22
I am
casualties.
using my knuckle roll to give -1
I think
I'm
I
at
movement
like 13.
to.
think I got to like.
No, I get to choose.
I'm making a lot of money though.
I think I'm at
So
like
I'm
8.
giving it to the
Play,
thrower.
you wanna play?
Or to the
Yeah,
coach.
the casualties
I know, right?
have
So give
been
it to the
pretty good to me.
Give it to the
It's
thrower. Thrower has 5 movement
it's
now.
a huge difference from my last season as dwarves,
Well,
where I got like 12.
It's literally what your team is supposed to do. You're supposed
3
to
to the
just
7.
pulverize.
Yeah,
1, 2, 3.
I think
Oh, I can make it-
Frenzy's
I can make it
having
1
a
to the
lot
7.
bigger of an
You make
impact
it
than I
2.
originally
Nope.
thought.
Half round up, right?
Round it down.
Oh,
So make it 1 to the 7. Kickoff event.
Because you roll double pushes and you
Give me
It's
4.
basically a reroll.
Changing weather.
It's basically a reroll for your.
Give me another 3.
So they got changing weather.
Uh,
Going into
I
turn
hope they
9.
get
back to good weather.
Scatters 3 times.
So no, it
Yep.
is. The weather is good now, and there will be no more +1 to
Towards your end
armor
zone.
rolls.
3.
Thank God.
Down. Okay.
Good for both of them, I guess.
1.
Yeah,
It could have bounced.
I know it could have gone up. Lands and bounces to the 5.
but yes,
There we go.
this has been
Your
a.
turn 1.
My turn
This has
one.
been a
Okay,
game.
throw for the
Uh,
two block in the middle,
Nathan
so
says
that's
hi,
fine.
Jake.
Tell Nathan to
I've
go.
scored 9 touchdowns.
Oh.
Sleep.
Yep.
Wow, holy shit.
Nathan to go to sleep.
Scored 9? I've scored 9 touchdowns.
I feel like that number's gonna double when we play our game.
No, no, no.
It might.
10 up fire.
I hope.
Yeah, no more than
I
3.
think
You
you're
know
gonna-
what- what? Your first
I
good,
scored
your,
9.
your
I
first,
know.
Doesn't even go that high.
your first really good game in the season was
2 die
against me.
block with the wrestler.
So
Okay.
eat shit.
Well, no, I had a really good game.
Double
against,
pushes.
Jake Trentman too, but
Double
Over here.
Yep,
pushes.
pushes. There.
There's a dot cross. Yep.
This game works better with 4 players, but 2 players.
You got a dodge pile there.
Yeah. 2
Jakey doing what elves do, which is just pushing guys out of his tackle zones, and then just
Ian's making the city game really excited.
then just kind of staying there.
He's pretty much making an anarch spokesperson.
Send me a message about that.
We'll see at the end of the game because there very well could be lasting
Shovelhead. So he didn't really learn anything.
lasting injuries for both players.
4. 2 die block.
Weird.
Yeah.
Oh,
9.
Try to convince him to
10.
broke armor,
Injury.
and he's
Or not
KO'd. Another one.
Alright, so that was 1, 2,
Why would
3,
you want
4,
Muslim, gay, transgender?
5,
Hey, can you not hold the string
6,
right here?
7.
The last thing we need is somebody to pick up on
1,
that.
2, 3,
And
4,
cancel the
5,
whole
6,
store.
7, 8.
Eli's opinion is not the store's opinion.
I feel like if you've survived Brad this long, like there's
you're worried
1,
about
2,
me,
3,
then
4, 5.
Hey,
you got bigger
I'm
problems.
pretty
6.
You're
You are
allowed.
Go
pretty.
for it.
I am pretty.
Okay.
I'm gorgeous.
There's something.
Yeah.
This is a massacre.
Yeah, it's might be another 6-0 game.
It's not gonna be 6-0. God.
Jakey just received.
Yeah, he's gonna score one more time, be at 4, and then
Don't really
it's
wanna
gonna
get
take the rest of the game for
stretch
Joe to
the
get
pitch
his one
somehow.
touchdown. It's not gonna be 6-0.
Yeah, you're probably right.
1,
That's
2,
the
3,
most
4,
likely
5,
thing to
6,
happen.
7.
You're probably right.
1, 2, 3,
Now,
4,
if it is
5,
6-0, I will eat my shoe.
Declare pass.
Okay.
1, 2, 3.
Jakey declaring a pass.
Oh! Declaring what his team's good at.
Picks it up. Oh, he didn't pick it up.
With both hands.
He's gonna re-roll it,
Okay.
and he picks it up.
3, 4, 5.
Wow.
Stop.
Yeah,
What is
Jakey got a really
I
quick
need to
score.
look.
Reset the
I know
re-roll.
you-
Sorry,
oh,
fam.
It is currently 1, 2, 3, 4, 5,
go.
6. 1, 2, 3, 4. It's currently a -2. The
This game
maximum
is,
you can go is 6 up, 4 down.
Oh, yeah, no, for real. Skaven with luck,
For-
even more on stuff.
For
Most
-1.
most teams with any amount
So
of
it's
luck.
a
-2.
So is this? I want to make sure that is this a long pass or a
Yes.
long bounce?
No, it's a long pass.
Not a long bounce.
No.
No.
I never, I haven't
okay.
even gotten a
Then
6.
I won't go for it.
Touchdown
Quick,
game yet.
short,
Skaven.
long.
The highest I got, the highest I got was 5-0
Are you
against
sure?
Dakota.
Because if this is, if this is a
And
long
you-
bomb, it
yeah.
changes things.
I got a
It's -2, you
6-0.
get an add 10 in
Dude,
here.
they were just
I know, but
like,
what I'm saying is
create,
that
like,
making
these,
sure it's
like,
on the -3.
4 snot
No,
line
minus
deep
three.
screens, and he's just like 2 up, 2 up, 2 up, 2 up, 2 up.
I got.
I know it's
just
a
like
long.
sit-
I don't
run
know what
through
long
them,
it
and I'm
is.
I have it
I
right.
think I got like a 5-0
We're
or 6-0 against
It was misery.
Michael with dwarves.
Yeah, no, it's long.
Yeah,
What,
what?
brother?
You have to go
I got
really
like
far
5
for
or
a
6
long bomb.
touchdowns against
It's
Michael
long.
with dwarves.
Okay, so 3 up, 3 rollable.
But then again, that's money.
With
Yeah.
re-roll,
Rollable.
He didn't on his receive.
Accurate.
He never
2
went
up
for the ball.
catch with catch.
yep.
He was just trying to foul my players. So I was like,
Yeah.
okay, so I'm gonna come over here and pick up the ball that you
SDP.
didn't get, and
18.
then score a touchdown, and we'll just reset up.
Yeah, it was very similar. He didn't foul.
All his.
No, he hardly. I don't think he followed me at all either.
Yep.
But with his quarantine,
Yeah.
His cleats just for the drive.
He kept pushing him like he'd frenzy into
Yep,
this
just
edge,
his drive.
and then he'd get jacked. And it like happened like 5 times.
yeah, that's funny. Oh man. Oh, Jakey making a push for his 4th touchdown. At this point, if I was Jakey, I'd probably just start breakdancing on the pitch.
Go for it, but then.
Alright, guys, I gotta go. I'll see y'all later. Let me know when you.
He's setting up to score his 4th touchdown.
I dread this because you're gonna get like 37 more SPP in your next game. they're gonna be. How much
My
flash
turn
do you-
1.
How much flash do you have? Okay.
Real quick, should I get guard or tentacles first on my big guy?
1, 2.
You don't currently have any guard, right?
No.
You use him as a primary blitzer, right? Because you don't have a
Yeah.
corner
5,
killer.
6.
Then I think guard. Because the main reason you want tentacles is so that people have a hard time leaving your tackle zone.
Yeah.
Or alternatively, you could look at your upcoming schedule. How many agility teams are you facing that are going to try to be dodging away?
Well, there's you. There's lizards is my next one.
Well, if you can get him standing next to a skink, the skink will die.
'Cause I've been waiting. He's got it, but I just haven't given him anything yet.
I just move with the crowd. I don't have to blitz the crowd.
So
Tentacles is so much fun.
So that's
I love
tentacles
her
or guard.
1, 2, 3, 4.
And the
5,
other reason why I like tentacles is like, especially against teams like this, like you can just blitz. You don't even have to blitz the ball carrier. You can blitz up next to the ball carrier and be like, "All right, bro, dodge out."
Yeah.
Like it's a pain in the butt, and then they eventually fail it, and you punch them.
Yeah.
Like and since he's got frenzy, it's so much easier to blitz into cages.
He knew he had
Like
to have
he's an
something.
amazing player.
'Cause I'm
Give him
like,
tentacles,
no way
but I don't have anybody with
he
guard,
would've, I mean, he might have been away, but
He came up with it on.
1,
and I
2,
can't beat
3, 4
Adam
is the blitz.
without any guard.
3 die.
I'm not gonna beat Tim without any guard.
I figured he'd let.
I don't
Juggernaut.
know that.
Dude, that's gonna be a rough game.
Yeah, Tomb Kings that's tough. But
That's not an
thing is,
easy
like,
matchup for me.
The thing is, like,
Just
you
2 dice.
almost ignore the Tomb Guardians, and you need to dismantle the Armor 7 guys.
Yeah, but if I can't ignore the Tomb Guardians, then there's gonna be some issues.
Right.
Not yet.
There were a
'Cause
bunch
I-
of them.
You'll be
There's
able to,
I know
you'll be
that.
able to take it.
times there's
Huh?
your
You'll be able to
deck,
take
your
it.
overall deck is
He's got 6 players of guard.
your overall
Oh,
deck
shit.
is split
Yeah.
into 2 different ones.
I
You got
played
your
him before that.
library, which are all
Yeah,
the
I
yellow
did not.
cards,
I think he had
and
3.
Well, I won't
No, he
play
had
him.
2.
all your
I won't
vampires.
play him until
So
playoffs,
it's separate all
presumably.
your vampires.
Okay.
So like he's not in my schedule, but
Okay.
he's probably
you know,
gonna win
hey,
his division.
I'm pretty impressed
Good.
with
how
Adam.
Yeah,
Like,
he's really good.
Like he's
1, 2, 3, 4, 5,
like for
6,
being so
7.
new, he has a really good understanding of the game, and he's playing well.
Good.
Yeah, well, he's always had that.
He's got a really good record too.
Yeah, he's always had that drive though. He's a Magic player for quite a while, and he wasn't bad at it. So, you know, he's got a pretty strategic personality, I guess.
He has a pretty strategic brain.
Brain.
He got a brain.
I think if Adam plays for a while
This
longer,
is
he'll be a real
just-
contender.
Huh?
I think if he plays for a while longer, he'll be a real contender.
Hey, what turn is it?
Like I beat him
One.
just based on some bad luck rolls.
Of the second half.
Oh my goodness. So it is still turn 9.
1, 2,
This is taking forever.
4,
All right, I'm gonna go.
5,
All right.
Bye guys.
4,
See ya.
10.
Here,
1,
he
2,
got a-
3. Oh, he did get. That's why he's turning that way.
Oh
Probably
man.
would make sense,
bro.
wouldn't it? All right, we're gonna throw teammate with the ogre. He does.
What's that? Got a lot of money.
1,
I don't
2,
have
3, 4,
500.
5, 6. 1, 2,
Well,
3.
200,000 of that was inducements.
Yeah,
Yeah,
500,000.
we'll shoot
I made
plus some free money.
I made 200,000 in this game. Yeah,
5
I
up
spent-
for accurate.
I mean, I spent
6.
320,000.
So it's an accurate pass.
200.
Superb.
No, I spent 320.
So from
Well, I
here,
spent 220,000. I bet 100,000.
Buy a
So, yeah.
mercenary. Is that what you did?
we're clear,
Busted.
baby.
A lot of wings for
All right, landing on a 3.
25. Yeah, like
No matter what, he's here. Landing on a 3.
SPP
SPPs.
for your ogre.
Oh my goodness. What
What
a- What the heck? All right, there we go.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 6, 7. 6. 2 up dodge. With
It's actually a really good idea too,
Yep, I
Nathan.
got 2 heads.
I really appreciate that.
You sure want to dodge again?
Go for it, dodge.
It'll probably be tentacles.
Yep. Go for it.
Ooh.
Here's that.
Drop the one on that, go
Okay,
for it.
It's my last guy to move besides him. Yeah, he's going down. Line up.
That'll be it.
He's fine.
We'll be going into turn 10.
You know the statistics of 9 armor versus 8 up armor?
Probably Jurassic.
Jurassic.
Do I want to be greedy and go for a couple 3-ups? Or do I just want to get the ball out of there and go away?
Jake contemplating whether or not he wants to score another touchdown.
That's
His
the question.
4th touchdown.
Alright, so that's
3 up with the
So
reroll.
those are your prestige slash blood, so turn them all
With a
over
reroll.
to make them be prestige or blue.
Hmm.
And this is your personal.
What are you
It's
doing?
so tempting to be greedy because if this fails, I'm gonna
prestige worth,
paint.
that's
I'm
your personal
gonna
pool.
What are you
The
doing?
rest will go into a
hurting for a
general pile.
squirting.
You're really?
Can they hear me?
Hopefully.
I wonder if they can hear me.
All right. So we're into turn 10.
Yep, this is Jake's turn 2.
This game's a real banger, man. A whole
Yeah.
lot of nothing. A
Yeah.
whole lot of just...
It's 3-0. All right, the first half was jam packed.
Action-packed first half.
It's a real banger.
Put the rest like over here on that side of that. That's
Show
like
you a
general
banger.
pool.
Gang banger.
Oh my god, that's a threat. I don't know if we can broadcast that.
They shouldn't be able to hear that.
I-
Although,
Okay, we're gonna go.
no, they can't.
1, 2.
Oh,
I meant the process itself, what you said.
Sure.
what do you mean?
The actual game. I don't think we can broadcast that.
No, we can't.
When this
Yeah.
guy get here?
What we're not doing.
Exactly.
All the yellow back cards.
Knows that guy was there.
But could.
Your Haven, which is your it's got a green symbol,
Fair enough.
Won't be on Twitch.
Yeah.
card, and your faction symbol. Yep.
So much action, action, action.
You separate them
Your
all out.
ticket covers the whole seat, but you only need the
Essentially, what you're gonna do.
One.
2, 3, 4,
What you're
5.
gonna do is you're gonna
Yep,
have
2 dice. I got blocked. Not dodge, though.
He is blocked. Doesn't matter. God.
Yeah.
That's so tragic.
Got him.
Keep rolling these 10s. Shit. 7 done.
Dang it!
See,
I want my catcher to get his casualty. That'd be
people
cool.
do.
5,
I'm not
6,
sure how
Disturbing
many.
presence
I
still
know
works
people
on
who
the
think block is a good defensive skill, and it's really not.
That's
It's
just
only a
right.
good defensive skill
3 squares away. Okay.
if your opponent has block.
Yeah.
1.
I get it more off for
Otherwise-
offensive because it's pretty offensive.
Yes, it's a great offensive skill. So the better defensive skill is obviously
faction deck, which is
dodge.
all the vampires that are in your deck. You're gonna pull out the one with the highest blood potency, and he will be your leader.
Mm.
And your leader will go next to. So once you have your leader, then you take
Oh.
the rest of your faction deck and you shuffle the little bit you have.
Let's
and then
see.
Put that next to your
What
library.
do we got?
Next to it.
Prince of
And
Tail
then
as
your
well.
leader will go
Yep.
next to your faction deck. So
He's gonna dodge out.
Alright, so movement 1.
3
This
of
is a
with
3 of
dodge.
dodge.
He's gonna hand off.
Okay.
and then your leader token will go on
Okay,
the
makes
next
It's
dodge.
the 3 of
2, 3,
dodge.
4, 5, 6, 7,
Yep.
8.
No,
Okay.
your leader will stay the leader for the entirety of the
Hand off to which
But
one?
later on,
Okay.
you don't
Blitzer.
have to pick
Two
Got the
of
handoff.
Okay, as the ball.
Got the handoff.
recommends to be the highest one for starting off for learning the game. Your Haven, you flip up your Haven.
1, 2,
put it
3,
on
4,
above
5,
your
6, 7.
library or your faction card.
Going
library,
the old
and your
switcheroo
agenda
again.
card.
Yeah.
You really got to watch that. That's one thing is you learn playing. I don't think I played any games against elves, but I played dwarves against Skaven twice, I believe, in the last season. And that's one thing you learn is you play deep. You play a deep game.
Yeah. Because they get by you at first when you're not high enough
Exactly,
movement, and they're
yeah.
just gone, and there's no hope of catching them.
Yeah, and now they're playing the stall game.
That's my worry for my first.
Always keep a few guys in the backfield just so they can get them. And sometimes it was linemen. You just kept back there.
Okay.
Because they're short movement, but
Which
like
guy do I
the
wanna
block
get?
and tackle,
We'll
you got up there, you
go
knocked
three
him
of
down,
dodge.
and it didn't matter.
With dodge.
My first and only regular season
Two of dodge, with
elf match
dodge.
will be week 9,
2 movement.
and I'm dreading that one
3,
due to
4,
my
5,
ability to have only
6,
4 and 6
7.
movement
The
respectively.
next thing is you're gonna take your blood
Because
potency
I haven't had any practice against elves, and that'll be my first ever
Yeah.
match against elves. So
It's a different game.
yeah,
It's a different game because
Okay.
they stay away.
You're gonna take
Yeah.
And like a lot of teams will get up in your face and they'll try to knock you down. And they'll try to elbow them.
Okay, Prince of Tail's only dodging,
yep,
right?
they're trying to avoid you
They
at
will
all
only-
costs.
Do you have
They
to
will
dodge
only-
to jump away?
They will really only block you a couple times a turn.
You don't, right? Because
maybe.
you're it's
Like a lot of times I played elves.
negatives already in the jump.
It was
recruit vampires.
So this
it
guy's
was,
gonna jump over him.
Consider this like your
I played. I had one
So
one
that is
block a
4
turn
up
because
jump.
I had my blitz,
Yeah.
and then everyone was just
2
away.
movement, 4 up
their
jump.
blood potency's worth of
I guess I'm just hopeful for that game I can cause enough
Okay.
murder prior to
1,
the
Yeah.
score being run up
Alright,
too
1,
much
2,
that I can
3,
have a
4,
chance.
5, 6,
I think that's my
7.
only shot is getting some removal early, so that way I can at least force him to score, and then I'll get the ball,
Yeah.
and then get more murder hopefully. But I think Nathan is right on that one.
Stand up top of it. 1,
I mean, if you get that lucky,
3,
Yeah.
Yeah, because
It's
player
still
one will have
4.
another player
8
go
of
for
10
one.
ups without any skills. So.
Yeah, but most of my black orcs have mighty blow at this point.
One per, you,
I guess
you
not
know,
most.
just
There's
because
all
player
but
one is
all
your
but
rival
3,
doesn't
so
mean
half.
Like me, I
Two
guess.
guys with mighty blow currently.
And then I have my amazing fowler
is
that
because you're going
sadly
down.
missed the entire game against Tim besides turn 1, which has a sneaky get and dirty player.
Yeah.
I'm not re-rolling that, so that's my throw.
Reach 13 agenda points, which is
He's boneheaded.
Try to get a lot of
Yep,
ones.
so like there are
Yeah.
effects that gain you.
You know what I was gonna do with that goblin? I was gonna use him as a projectile. I was gonna let him bounce.
You try to hit the ball carrier.
Joe was going for
Yeah.
projectile bounce on that goblin throw, but he is boneheaded, so unfortunately he cannot.
13 agenda points, you win. The other way to win is if you knock out your rival, and the way you knock out your rival is if you torpor or completely destroy all
Alright, well,
vampires in the
that
board.
line person would do a 2-die block.
So if you do that, they're knocked out and you win.
Oh,
No
And
dodge.
got
then,
him.
if
See if he can
Paul gets knocked
do anything
out,
to him. Nope. And that's what I'm talking about.
So at any point, if
There-
anybody gets knocked
Just
out,
because you can knock down one of those players
stop
doesn't mean you're
and
gonna
see
break
what's the
armor.
highest agenda, and then they-
Yeah.
So if any vampire
Maybe I
gets
could
knocked
get
out, you
lucky
stop
enough,
and see
to
what's
get
the
the freezing pitch
highest
also,
agenda.
but
You
also
manage to knock
have
people
mighty
out,
blow.
you just
I
auto
mean,
win.
that's asking for a lot there.
Freezing pitch would be nice against an elf team.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That would provoke the.
Yes, if you like, if you have a high enough agenda, and then you're like, wow,
Move,
this guy's
Minotaur?
I can knock him out right now. Then you know that
That's a 4.
Then that's
You got the Minotaur move.
But if you knock out your rival, you just automatically win.
Right. So you want a gun for that then.
Yeah. Yep.
6.
But if you see that you're higher on the prestige, then you whatever it's called.
2 up.
Yep. And if whoever gets to the highest prestige, the game just when they get to that number, the game just stops and they win.
1, 2, 3.
And then there's every deck has their own special way of doing things. Like Ventru are really
The
good.
least I
at,
can do is force you to
doing, like,
score.
titles.
If everything
He's talking
goes
about
wrong.
maybe forcing him to
We will
score.
blitz the
Yeah,
mercenary
that's-
with the
Yeah, it's hard at this point because you want him not to be obviously be able to stall and just win regardless. But if you force him to score a fourth, then
Yeah.
it's just
really
very
can't.
unfortunate position for Joe.
Yep. So guess we're just blitzing with the rat ogre. Here we go. Lashes out, hits the person.
Wow.
9 up with mighty.
He's failed quite a few of those.
Breaks
And
without
breaks
it.
Breaks
mighty.
without mighty.
Which is bad. And
Casualty.
mighty.
Casualty.
Wow.
I mean,
Perfectly fine.
he's
And that's
fine.
why
at
I
least.
avoid animal savagery at all.
Alright, here we go though.
At least his mighty could still go, but you just killed someone.
Here's the thing,
On your
though.
team.
I'd rather
Six,
one player lose a
7.
turn than lose a player
Yep.
for the rest of the game.
Yeah.
So
Understand.
that's what can happen with animal savagery.
Where's those 6s to 4? 2 dice.
So we made it there.
Push.
He's got frenzy.
Oh, he has frenzy. Good.
Yeah, it's a rat ogre.
Yeah, that's good for Joe then.
See what.
Nope, can't follow up. Can't do another block.
Oh, why not? We have Fen.
He
French.
followed up, but I don't know.
Interesting. Why couldn't you block?
He would go for it twice.
Oh, I see. So he could follow up. I see. He had to do
Yeah.
2 go for it for it.
I understand now. That makes sense.
But currently, you can already score 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So actually, before I do any of that, we'll do a 1 die block here. Because I'm going to do some stupid stuff over there.
Wow. I guess all of Nathan's vampires have blodge.
Yeah, that's what I read. And
Yeah, we'll go down.
unsure how I feel
Ow.
about that.
I'm frying. You're not.
Oh, Joe broke armor.
No.
Joe broke armor, and he's just done.
Does silly shit and he fucking.
Is Nathan? Nathan's not. I don't think Nathan's in my schedule.
He's not. Neither of ours.
That's good. I don't want to play an entire blodging team of vampires. That'd be miserable.
In like a bigger game,
We're
the
gonna
player
go
becomes the first
here.
player. The turns go
We're gonna
clockwise.
2 die block your
I believe this is turn
Okay.
11
with
now,
my
if
mercenary.
10 is accurate.
Howie.
Die. Pout him.
It's the
Dead.
POW, yeah.
This will be turn 11, actually.
Nope.
It's interesting, Nathan. I've seen a lot of people get a lot of very fortunate MVP rolls.
Alright, so for our starting.
Unfortunately, I've had very few fortunate MVP rolls. I've had one on a Black Orc. The rest have been on a... Actually, I think 2 have been on Black Orcs.
That MVP
Just saying, it's pretty sus. Like, everybody's like, oh, look how lucky I am with my...
I know.
Like, everybody. It's
feel
like,
you. I feel you. Listen, not me. I've gotten
there's
a couple,
something
I've
weird
gotten a couple lineman MVPs.
I got double
Hey,
MVP on the line.
me too.
I've only gotten 2 Black Orcs. 2 different Black Orcs that have gotten MVP. Everyone else is on the Goblin.
Yeah, it's...
Brad
yeah.
over here accusing people of cheating.
Listen, I'm not accusing anybody of anything. I'm just saying it's sus, all right? I haven't kicked him out of the spaceship yet. I'm just saying it's sus.
You know, I'm with Brad here. I think that.
I do agree. There's been an uncanny amount of lucky MVPs this season. That's for sure.
Not naming names, but I'm naming 4 in my head.
Yeah, I can think of a few.
Yeah.
Okay, draw 4 cards from your library and 1 card from your faction deck.
Listen, like I said, Nathan,
He's
not coming at you.
blitzed him.
I'm just saying.
Not coming at you yet.
There's been a lot of very fortunate MVP
And
rolls.
then you also get to you
2,
draw an
3,
extra one from 2 dice. Yep. So you should have
2 die
6
somewhere.
cards. I should have 5. I start off with 1
Push.
left because
Push it
1, 2,
real
3,
good.
4,
Bum,
5,
bum,
6, 7.
Okay.
And I don't know. They have Blodge.
1, 2, 3.
Give him
So-
pro.
Off.
Okay.
Just so
2 up
you're
with
aware,
catch.
Nothing else to give him.
He says pro seems, quote, unappealing.
Well,
so you have your.
sorry. I don't know.
You have your blood
It's a
potency.
free
which is
reroll
at,
on your
the top
animal
icon right
savagery,
there.
like every time. I don't know why you wouldn't
Under
take
you have
that.
the claw, and then
So like this, I rolled doubles on my
foot,
foul.
brain.
Thanks.
Those are your
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8.
attack. So when you decide to
Yeah, free
attack
rolls.
somebody,
I go for it.
He's going for it into the end zone.
physical, social, or mental attack.
3 SPP.
Those,
How many can you get to?
those
Can you get to
actions are
6?
what you add and what damage you do.
Yeah, he did it.
I mean,
He scored.
He was one
Yeah.
SCP away from leveling. He's one.
Oh.
Leveling.
Those are only
So anyway, man.
important
Throw up, 4 up.
action
You
cards
throw
that
it. He's
require
out. Throws
certain
out.
amount of certain
What a.
disciplines. So if you play an action card that has like the Slayer,
What an
you
action-packed
always
game.
make sure
Yes.
that your vampire that because for every action you do, you have to tap a vampire.
Some of the greatest gameplay we've ever seen here on this Acropolis Blood Bowl League.
They're the ones that perform your actions. And then you have the text on the card itself, so that tends to that has some sort of effect, like this guy right here. So if I attack with him, I can pay 1 blood.
Well, then go guard,
One
but
blood
I.
or 1 blood point from him, and then I can draw a card
Eh.
when I attack with him.
16% increase? Increase in what?
The skull is damage. So if you have an action card that says when you attack blah 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 add +1 skull, that means that you're adding to the damage of the attack you're doing. So keep that
Nathan, I want you
Because
to,
if you're
when
going
you
to
end
attack
up not
anything,
refusing to get
Town
pro,
City, you're going
I
to
want you
draw
to
2 cards.
just
If you
in
wanna get
spirit,
over
every
the
time you
cards that
fail
can
an
attack
animal
Town
savagery roll,
City,
re-roll, but it won't count obviously, as if you had pro, and we'll see what happens.
destroys
Yeah,
their
okay.
health.
You watch him
Yeah, that's. So that would be a.
The only ones you can piecemeal are vampires from your.
with that
And
break.
chance of activating animal savagery on a 4-up. I'll try.
And then on
That's.
top
I mean,
of
that's a
that, these
1 in
attributes
6
also serve as your
increase.
defense from those kinds
So
of
if it's a
attacks, too.
4-up,
someone
usually
tried to
it
attack
basically
me
maths
with
out to a
physical
3-up,
attack,
which is
and they
really
got my
good.
four
Yeah.
rolls out, I would reduce it by
Which
2
is
physical
actually
attack.
doesn't
We've only
translate.
got 1 play in our
It's a 16% increase, but your rate of success is increased by double that. 33%.
Yeah.
Reach up rolls.
2 to the 4.
Now you get
And
33%
also
more
remember that any
success.
Okay,
action
kick
you
off
play,
event.
you also have to make sure
Kick
that
off
the vampire
event.
that's doing the action has enough
It
blood
can't be a blitz. It's a 4. Not sure what that is actually.
4
Solid
is.
D3 plus 3 open players.
Solid defense, I think
Yeah,
I heard.
solid
Four
defense.
open players.
Look at your
So
Rearrange
4
however
open
you want.
players.
like different things
So,
that you can get
all of his players that are open.
like
Only
mine is
open
I would
Acropolis,
like
so
to
if
see.
I defeat a non-rival
I would like to see a
character,
lot of those kickoff
I
events go
gain
away.
prestige- or
I don't really have a problem with solid
agenda,
defense or
and
quick
if I
snap,
defeat
but
a character with
blitz
5+
is
blood
just
potency, I gain an agenda,
dumb.
and those are 2 things
hate
that
it.
I get. Agenda 4, yours involve
It's
titles,
too
I
good,
believe.
and it needs to go away.
So there'll be cards.
Matter of fact, in my game today, the ball was just so happened to get kicked to the line of scrimmage, and then I got a blitz. So what did I do on my kickoff?
Grab that ball.
I put a guy under the ball as it was falling to the sky, and I caught it
Okay.
on my opponent's receive.
Raptor, player, block,
Granted, that is
person in front of you.
unlikely, but I have done it multiple times in my career of Blood Bowl,
Push.
and it needs to go away. It's silly.
Go, okay?
Granted, I still could have done that, but it would have been a lot more difficult.
You could just move your goblin 1 square.
I
So
don't know. It needs to go. I do not like
Yeah,
this.
but
I
then
don't know if it needs to go away. I think maybe changing it from D3 plus 3 to D3.
It needs to be 1 player.
what's his throw?
And then also,
If it sticks
Yeah.
around, it needs to be 1 player.
So if you look
That's it.
here,
You can't throw it twice, right?
I can't throw
That's-
and then also throw teammate.
1 player. I mean, it's called blitz.
Yeah.
So why is it you get to move D3 plus 3 players and then make a
you
blitz?
ready
Yeah.
your vampires.
Make any sense.
Vampires are tapped. You can
Or blitz. Make it 1 player. 1 player can
Yeah, but the
perform
reason
a
you do
1,
that is because
2 die block, depending on the setup, and then
have
that's
an
it.
extra square to move.
Or they can
from
move
line
or
to
get
line.
under the ball or whatever.
You can
That's,
recruit a
that's
vampire
it.
from
You
your
can't
hand.
do all that nonsense.
You can claim the Prince
It's
of
it's
City.
just it's too much.
City.
Minotaur, block,
You
guy
can
in front
play
of
It's
an
you.
too
action
much.
card from your hand,
Good.
or you can
Two
make an
dice.
attack. And then 1 action that
Push.
you can always do for free is you can
And
move
go
your
again.
vampires from your haven into the streets, and you have to move them to the streets if you want to attack anything from the city.
Here's a
or you
pow.
wanna attack another
Got a
vampire.
pow.
But as long as I'm in my haven, you can't attack.
This has
I
been
can attack you, but if you're when you're in your haven, you have the
Line up.
secrecy of
Joe's
one,
turn. Yeah.
because I have to
Nope.
have intel on you, and the way you get
Yeah, it's
intel is
bottom
essentially you
11
discard
for Joe.
cards.
Yeah.
So if you have a secrecy of one, if I want to attack you in your haven, I have to discard one card from my hand to be able to attack you. And if you have things that give you more secrecy,
Block boy doing
that's
2 die
more
versus
It's an
cards I have
emote?
to discard to attack you in your haven.
So I pick how I attack you. You guys
Huh?
And then I can
Nine.
choose to
What?
defend.
breaks.
Fair enough.
Okay.
Injury.
Didn't know that was a emote. I didn't, fair enough.
Well, if the,
kill
if
I respect it.
there's
I know.
a
Jakee's
deck that
face.
was free,
It is. It sure is.
attack,
Now you're my guy.
I don't know.
Yep. And then like
He's
if,
not-
if you have multiple vampires
not-
in your code,
no, he's
you
back
wanna
there.
put
Yeah, he's
a
back
going
there.
on?
number
Yeah.
of your vampires from your haven
You
to
can't
the
do
streets,
that. It's
and
cheating.
you can have them in your party. And
I agree.
Vampires have like guard
Well, I
abilities,
have
so
a
you
blitz.
can block for other people that are being attacked.
What's cheating?
So and you can always
You can't
rearrange
both
your
be
parties
playing
if
the
you want
game
to.
and
There's
on
no,
the
like, cost to
stream.
it,
Well, that's
there's
not
no
the
That's
emote.
not. I just
so, like,
wanted
I
to.
can be like,
I'm not cheating.
That's cheating. You can't do that.
these two vampires in the streets.
I agree.
Party,
I wanted to make a comment.
and then I'm gonna move this
All right.
vampire over here.
Blitz.
Or you
with
wanted to see
ogre,
what people
and
were
then
saying
Action
so you can get an
cards, you got things
advantage.
going around.
That's not what I do.
No, no, not at
At
all.
the end of the action phase, before I go to the end phase,
One,
I'm like, all right, I'm
two,
gonna switch my
three.
party up, and then end my action
Two
phase
dice.
and go to the end phase. So you can kind of shuffle your party around on the streets.
Double
This is my
skulls.
turn, by the way.
and the
We will
party
try to re-roll that.
Wow,
there
this
might be
four
some
up
cards
loner.
that allow
Game
you
is
to
terrible.
gain effects for parties
Nope.
instead of just
Skulls.
single
He's
vampire.
down.
And then,
Followed by
if you
one.
have someone that has the guard
What a-
ability, they can guard for someone
what
else
a-
in your party.
Is that a reroll, Joe?
Turnover. Double skulls.
So that's
I feel like once we start,
I believe it.
yeah.
right now I'm just.
Your turn 4.
Rerolls that I haven't tracked.
Nathan, I very much said the 6-0 was possible. It's everyone else that didn't believe in me.
Sad about it,
Just so we have a,
6-0.
just so we have my confirmation of its possibility on record.
Strip baller.
It still needs 2 more
Okay.
touchdowns, but I'm not saying it's not possible.
Push.
Anything's possible.
Not all
Possible.
that. Not all that.
All right, cool. So, starting off,
Um.
the very first turn
Come on.
is the beginning phase.
Sure, Nathan. Let's make everything about you.
So,
Why not?
He's gonna blitz
I
here.
turn
Everything's always
Yeah.
about Nathan.
Since I'm the player one, I put out
Watching
city
two people
cards,
play. What?
I
I
know.
put out city
Should
cards
I
equal to the
engage?
amount of players that are in the game. So since it's just us two,
Nope.
I only put out
Nothing.
4, 5, 6, 7.
So we have
All right.
gallery
I will
opening.
take a
This
quick
is an
break.
event, so any
Sounds
events
good.
that get drawn as a city card immediately resolve. And then this is a total retainer, and they just hang out in the streets until they're either
1,
until
2,
they're
3,
defeated.
4, 5, 6,
Or
7.
you're really good at recruiting these guys. They like defeat them and they bring them back and they turn them into
He's in an MP.
Okay.
So this event, so the gallery opening.
1, 2, 3,
Each
4,
player
5,
may draw
6,
or
7.
discard up to 2 cards. For each discard, they gain 1 prestige.
The losses are
When
a
you gain
score on
prestige,
your
you put it in
psyche.
from your,
I understand.
5, 6.
Wasn't sure where you were going. I thought you were going out back.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Go for it.
Okay.
Pick up the ball.
On a 2. Okay.
And then there's one thing to keep in mind. There's no way of like denoting this when it happens, but if a card says it deals aggravated damage, it means that you can't can't negate it from
I'm gonna dodge
any of
out
your
here.
stuff here.
Okay. 3 up. Dodge.
So they just kind of take the damage.
With dodge.
And
Okay.
If your character gets knocked
1,
out
2,
because of
3,
aggravated
4,
damage,
5,
then
6,
they're out of the
7,
game
8.
completely. You don't get a chance to mend
Go
them and
for
bring
it.
them back.
Okay.
Nathan, it's okay. I always will love and support you, no matter what you do.
Go.
You actually
Okay,
kind of make me
so-
want to play vampires, to be honest, Nathan.
Event
But
happens
I know
right away.
compared to your rolls, compared to mine, it would just be violently unlucky,
Discard.
and then it just wouldn't be great.
break.
Also, that's a
Oh,
definite
yeah, you can catch
turnover,
it.
my friend. So we're just gonna
Knockout.
change that to bottom of 12, I believe.
Prestige is your money.
More greedy. I'm gonna throw this guy.
I'm definitely thinking about giving it a go, Nathan. Though, like
Good.
vampire team. I just don't have the models. I mean, it looks very fun though. Like, granted, you're rolling well in the games I've watched, and I haven't watched the games fully yet. That you've rolled not well. Like, I didn't fully watch the Dakota game. I just kind of peeked in every once in a while. But I mean, they have very high highs and very low lows. I imagine. I don't imagine there's much middle ground. You see, I mean, yeah, exactly.
They say yes,
That's why it's a fumble.
Then you let it happen. 'Cause
So
some people
from
might want you to gain some prestige.
the ogre.
Because there are some cards that are work better if you have higher prestige.
Right.
Or higher agenda.
Oh, thank God.
So,
Okay.
Like, I guess at this
Couldn't see that
current
roll.
time,
I
probably
actually
not a big
didn't
deal.
stand up the goblin yet,
Um,
so he just immediately falls.
I will
That is
also
9 up armor.
discard
Yeah.
As well.
He's fine.
So your discard pile just kind of goes right next to your regular pile. And there's no maximum.
Sometimes you just gotta try. All right.
You want to know? I'll probably end up watching most of the games that were streamed that I didn't commentate once they're up on YouTube.
1, 2.
Put it in your personal pool.
What I do
We will use a reroll down to 1.
Just put it next to your
Double skull.
Joe down to 1 reroll with the double skulls there.
So right now we only got the
And
one
he gets
city
pushed.
card happening.
You do it lock.
Okay,
Makes
so
that easy.
that was the first city deck turn.
So now it's your turn.
I don't know if you can entirely blame yourself for that though, Nathan. Going for the glory, seeing the goal in your eyes. I mean, sometimes you just got to go for it. Like I said, I haven't watched the Dakota game with you, but so maybe, but
Start the turn.
I understand a little bit what you mean. Like your game, I remember your game against Levi where you could have demolished, but decided to not for some reason.
No
But
influence tokens from vampires.
it happens.
So no one's exhausted influence, so it's not a big deal. And then at this point, if you have any vampires that's out in the streets or exhausted, they would become unexhausted, and then they would return to Haven.
Okay.
And now it's
Rat ogre's gonna do a block.
my action phase.
And
so
it
I
will?
get to perform
3 dice.
2 actions. And any
You mean like
vampire-
if the person you're against gets the ball in the cage, or if you get the ball
so
in
I
the
can perform
cage?
an action either in the Haven or the streets.
9 up with mighty.
So first of all, one
Breaks
action
with
that
mighty.
definitely
Got the
won't
mighty break on that armor.
Injury without.
because it's very good
Injury with
to
no
use
mighty.
Yeah.
Gets a 10. Casualty for Joe.
vampire, because like I said,
Remember,
if
he
you
has
get, you
2
get knocked out
apothecaries.
when all your active vampires are
I
like,
can't see what that rolled.
so if you don't recruit anybody in your first turn and people want to just knock
You
you
want
out
to use
right
an
away,
apothecary to put him in
it'd be
reserve?
really
No.
easy for people to gang up.
I
on
cannot
you,
cage
he's
well
only
if
got
it
one
was
vampire, so
Okay. I mean, I don't know.
you know.
But you have
But then
2 of
again,
them.
if that happens,
There's still
no
four
one's
more
got any
turns
real
of you fucking-
agenda at this point of the game, so it's just
a
like.
much more important players.
But I'm gonna recruit one. I'm gonna recruit brother.
Blitz or catcher?
You know what you if you're changing what you plan on playing
Oh,
next
yeah,
season,
so we do.
Mr.
I
Nathan?
don't know. I don't know what I'm talking about.
How do you know?
Stop pretending like I do.
Yeah, their blood potency is the cost
Disrespectful to my
of
image.
and then you take prestige
Move.
tokens from your personal
Minotaur?
pool and you put
Good.
them on the vampire. And
Well,
One,
to be
two,
fair, I think
three,
Jakee is just
4,
saving his
5.
apothecary for if it happens to a more important player. Yeah, because I mean,
like I said,
at this point, he doesn't need to put him in the reserves. I think he's all but guaranteed won the game, unfortunately for Joe.
of some sort. It'll have a blood potency
1, 2 of dodge.
marker on the top like that.
2. Yeah, I know.
Yeah. So if a
I
card
have 1 more
says
movement. That's all that matters.
do +2 damage for every
Got the, I believe that was a
lot
dodge roll.
discipline that you have on the card, that then you look at your vampire.
How is that one too?
So like there's a card in Brewhouse.
What do you mean, why is it a 2 up? It's always a 2 up.
There's no more
It
technical.
allows me to negate up to 2 damage for
Oh,
every celerity
Thank God. Good.
that I have.
Yeah, I was a
I'm
little
not very
confused there
smart
too. I was
right
like, I
now.
thought that
It's
was
your turn.
Joe's player. However, yes, he does
I don't
not have to make a
dodge.
dodge there, so that one is
He's
irrelevant.
dodging his own shadow. Careful.
He's very scared of his own
He
shadow.
doesn't negate 4 damage because he has two celerity symbols on his card. So that's where your discipline symbols come into play. So if you have an action card that says do X this,
Try and murder people in a blind rage for biscuits pass.
At least 2 of dodges.
because for every action
I
you have
feel
to
it, Nathan.
do it
No, you don't.
unless it specifically
Why
says
is it-
No, roll it.
unhosted.
Roll
If
us one.
it says unhosted,
Roll one.
you don't have to exhaust it.
1.
Turn
2, 3,
13,
4,
I
5,
believe.
6, 7.
Jake's top of.
Yep.
Okay, so I recruited him
Failed to go for it.
and let's see.
Rerolled. Emphatically hit the go for it.
If he gets defeated, I
1, 2, 3,
can
4, 5, 6, 7.
mend 2, so I don't need to do anything there. I think I will draw a card
Dodge.
Yep.
from
2 up with dodge.
2 up with dodge, hits the dodge instantly.
6, hand off to this guy.
Hand off to the guy in the end zone.
actions. And then I'm gonna go.
And he
Thrower
scores.
on a 4, coming back in. I was literally thrown not anywhere close to there.
Oh, here?
Thrower still up.
All right, and then the end phase, I can
See if my catcher comes back in.
Okay.
Yep.
How's it going? How's it going, Nathan? I hope you're having a good New Year's.
Nathan messaging other people now, not just my chat. I'm very heartbroken that he's abandoned me in my time of need.
You're up to
Essentially, nothing
5,
happens in
I
my
think you're at
end step because I
4.
don't have anybody healing and I don't have anybody poker, so my turn
We'll
just
get you to
ends.
6. Don't worry, game's not over.
And then,
Okay.
You know, you get those little prompts that are like, you
It's,
know, what pictures have the trucks in them?
Oh my god.
You gotta,
You keep going back to that fucking
Geico
keep
commercial?
going to Geico.
because it's perfect. It even sounds like them.
Okay.
Alright, and then
Frustrated.
and then before your turn ends, you draw 2 cards. You can choose to either draw one from your regular library or faction. So I'll draw another one from my library and then one from my
Man,
faction.
I don't want to do this play.
And then that
I want to
ends
pull
my
the goblin,
turn.
and this
Alright,
relies
so
too much on other
Overall,
factors.
you bought a person.
Yep, I recruited another vampire. I chose to draw a card here as my second action, and then I ended my turn, and then I drew 2 cards.
Oh yeah, I can't do that. Oh, unless I do it this way, which is really
So,
stupid.
First action, I'm gonna purchase this character.
Still doing it.
Yeah. Hold on, it's a city step.
What?
So the city gets a card every turn.
Oh, every turn.
Yep.
Every player turn as well.
Yep.
Okay.
All goes there.
So the next
5
card-
to the
so new
1.
card
I'm
that's
not sure
out
what that is.
is
Okay, it's straight back.
Athlete.
Okay.
Mortal
Straight
Resistance.
backwards
When
5.
defeated, you gain 1.
Kickoff event 5 and a 7 total.
Burn it to mend 3 or attach
Nothing.
it to gain 1 plus 1.
Lands?
I
It's
believe
actually really good.
it was some form of brilliant coaching or something.
Because if I
And then
attach them, I
2
can-
4s, so means nothing. And then ball scatters to the 5.
3,
When you defeat 'em, you can
5,
choose to
6,
bring 'em back
7,
to
8.
the
Start of
Burn 'em.
turn, bottom of
Because,
13 for
it gives you
Joe.
choice to burn
Starting
'em,
off
which
though,
means
we're
they're
gonna
gonna
declare block rat
but
ogre
you
into
get
the
that
catcher.
effect immediately.
He's
Or you
good.
can choose to
3
make it
dice.
Makes a
roll
block
assist.
with a rat ogre.
attack it.
Can I attach?
Pow.
3 die, gets the POW. Took all 3 of his die to grab that POW.
If you want to use both
8 up
your actions,
armor
you
with
can.
mighty
Oh,
blow.
you got your fifth
One
touchdown.
action
Good job.
is
8 up with-
attacking one guy.
8 breaks.
So if you
Breaks
want
it, no
to
mighty.
use both
Injury
your
with
actions,
mighty
you
blow.
can attack twice. You can
I have to reroll that.
with 2 different vampires.
4 and a
He rolls
reroll on the
5
second
up.
die. 5 up to kill.
Yeah, that breaks.
And he gets it with
That's
no
an
mighty
extra
blow
die.
overall.
Dead.
He is a 16 stone cold dead. Apothecaried into a 9.
3 damage in one go to defeat him.
Is it?
Yes.
It's 90,000 left to spend.
Technically, your vampires in Haven.
So how terrible was it?
I did not move any.
Minotaur
What
block.
was it?
The line person.
No, you can
good.
choose to
It was
3
pretty
dice.
good.
I have
and
3
choose
assists.
in your action phase. You got to do it before you get to the end
It's just-
phase.
Push.
But you can choose
It
to
doesn't
move any number
add
of
anything
vampires from
good
Haven
to
the streets, and
the
then you can
universe. Like, I mean, it adds some cool concepts that they don't explore. And,
I saw a review. Someone did
One
a
die
review
block
of it
now.
without any spoilers.
Well, you put the
Yeah,
I watched it just to hear their
blood.
opinion of it, and that's kind of what they said was like
That marks their health.
like it doesn't justify its own existence.
yeah.
Like, why did they make this movie? There's really no
9
reason
with
to.
mighty. Breaks without. Did you see that dice? It wanted to be broken. Injury with mighty. Break,
Oh
casualty.
my god!
If only you could do this
Earlier
That had to be the first half.
He's
yeah.
regaining some
Now it's-
semblance of SPP at least, getting some
Unless it was-
murder.
it was all
It,
taken.
it gives one
You ain't coming back.
Oh, yeah, are you rolling that?
Deficit.
Perfect. Fine.
Use your apothecary, bring it back.
No.
Did you see what just happened? He doesn't want to risk it. Block boy, 2 die.
Yeah, that
We both got block. Fuck. I'll just make a 6 up pass. I don't care.
You gain one
Classic Joe. Just make a 6-up pass. I don't care.
Actually, I haven't blitzed, so we'll just blitz with the orc.
Yeah, I mean, they don't matter at this point. It's over. But, I mean, at least he's gaining SPP,
3
though.
assists,
Yeah,
2
the
dice.
only title that exists in this deck is the Prince of the City title. So if you
What'd you
want to
give your
play
big
an
guy?
action to attach a title to
Which one?
somebody,
Oh.
I just
you
get
can
blocked.
do so.
Is this
And it's a strength
Is
4
that-
guy,
no,
not a
influence
big guy.
is kind of like
Oh,
a
okay.
evil thing.
Breaks.
Every
yeah.
vampire.
That was an 11 and breaks.
SPP is nice. I mean, yeah, it will help in the future.
Kill him. I don't give a
And
shit.
then the leader has an extra influence because he's the leader of your coterie.
Okay.
okay? So
So what is that? So you're
Alright.
going to attach it to-
3 up, pick up, 2 up,
Okay, so that would be
a
your
3 up
leader.
hand or
So
2
you
up,
can
2
put
up,
that
go
title
for
in
it,
your
3
leader.
up hand off,
I go back.
6 up pass, 4 to 3 to 4 up land,
Hand off.
Run.
Shut up. Just do it. Movement 1.
I'm manifesting it for you.
Thank you.
Oh,
3
okay,
up.
yeah. This title is
Got the
1,
3 up.
2, 3, 4,
Barely,
5,
but got
6.
it.
Go for it.
That's all that matters.
acting character.
He hits the go for it. Nope, does not hit the go for it. Reroll.
Thank God.
Gets the go for it eventually.
One less prestige
Got there in the end.
to recruit characters.
Catching on a 3.
Catch it on a 3.
Thank God.
Caught it.
There you go.
That's an SPP.
Because this is
Nope,
Yeah.
that's just a
That
handoff.
was the handoff.
Oh, was
Activate to throw
There's a
teammate.
handoff. Okay. Oh, throw teammate.
All right.
Hits the activate.
5 up accurate. We're going 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4.
There you go. Okay,
I
so
go way over there.
you would get
The alternative.
Trying to
is
throw the
1, 2, 3,
teammate.
4, that's 6.
tokens on your
1, 2, 3,
agenda
4.
card.
Or no.
Or the alternative is just straight.
Now, when
You don't
it's
have to
just
go
right
sideways.
here.
its influence.
That's true. I guess that is
It's the
it.
furthest away from my
Yeah.
guys.
the no influence
I don't think it
check.
matters because all those guys can literally get around him. But
I think he's trying to score this turn.
5 up. Yeah,
More
I'm
than
trying to
that.
score.
Oh.
5 up
5 up
for
pass.
superb.
Recruit him. He's got blood
That is a
points
fumble,
in
and I can't.
He doesn't have rerolls. Not only does he not get the 5 up, he rolled a 1 for the fumble.
Depends where he's going. 8. Nope, because he knocks down the. So immediate turnover.
Immediate turnover. Knocks over that player.
Here. Both Orc and Goblin are down. Roll for both of them.
Orc and Goblin are both down.
Breaks.
Breaks one of them.
Yes.
Stunned.
Stunned.
Coming up, Jakee.
9. Breaks.
Breaks
Injury
the
for Goblin.
other one.
Knock off the stunty.
Stunty
Ball
knockout.
from
So
the-
in that turn,
from
it
the-
went from
the
so
Goblin.
good to so bad very quickly.
It's gonna land on him and go.
Yeah.
But because this
1.
costs 1 less,
The ball goes there.
take 5 from the first
All right, so that was my turn.
Absolute carnage. He throws the teammate, hits a 1 for the fumble, knocks down 2 of his own teammates, and knocks out 1 via stunty knockout. Absolute carnage on the pitch.
Jakee is on board.
Okay.
No, you should have 10. Because this is 6, right?
This guy's blocked.
Yeah, go for it once.
Yes, you should have 11.
Go for it twice.
There we go.
You would score.
So no rerolls left at least. But, and it's 14 turned out, I believe, right?
Yeah,
Should be top of 14.
Yeah.
Bottom.
6, second turn.
Yeah. Joe has royally offended Nuffle somehow, indeed.
Push you onto
You
the
don't
ball.
heal if they're still active, but if they get put in torpor, then they heal once every turn.
4. Oh, it's even
And
a
then at
worse
the end of your
spot.
turn, you can draw 2 cards. You can either be both from
I
here.
believe he just tried to pick up the ball and failed almost immediately. This is what from my understanding what happened, but I'm not actually sure.
This game is just abysmal.
Yeah, it was going so well for just a brief second for
Yeah,
Joe,
well, he was.
and then he killed, I guess, killed, stunned and knocked out 2 people instantly.
Now, if you have something that says,
2, 3, 4, 5,
you know,
6,
exhaust 4 influence or whatever, you'd have to exhaust influence from all the vampires that you
2,
want to
3, 4.
exhaust it from.
Ugh.
My turn. It's the start of my turn.
Now this is
He's gonna end up here.
This is just no influence.
And that's my turn.
So whenever you have no influence, you just
Alright,
take
my
1 put it on
turn
your
6.
vampire. That way you know that they don't have influence and you can't use them. And there's some cards that say if your
Trying not
target
to
opponent
get hurt.
vampire has no influence, you can do this to them and shit. Alright, so at the start of my turn, pull out this city card right here. Oh shit. That's gonna change things up a bit. We got SAD, Special Affairs Division. It is a mortal antagonist ongoing. This guy will attack us at the end of our turns, every turn. So it would behoove us to do something about it. So when defeated, you gain
Move,
1
rat ogre.
agenda, you discard this.
Good.
And it
1,
has the ongoing
2,
effect.
3,
At the end of your
4,
turn, deal 1 aggravated.
Bottom of turn 14 now for Joe.
Affected by secrecy. But this has +1 intel, which means we are naturally at +1 secrecy, and he is at +1 intel, so he can attack whoever he wants here. And then every SAD card that's on the city streets
That's sad. Okay.
stacks
We'll blitz
for
the
intel. So if,
catcher
there's
with
3
the
of these
minotaur.
guys out, that means every one of them has
He does?
3 intel. Yeah, that's why it's really
1,
good to
2,
get rid
3,
of them
4,
because they
5.
can fuck you up.
2 dice.
And that's one of the ways that somebody can get knocked out and then the game ends because SAD just destroys an entire
You have
party
dodge.
and then you just stop and see what happens.
She will go here.
That really annoys me because I
dice
wanted to get this guy, but now I'm gonna have to do
Go
something
for it
about
first.
this guy. so that's
Nope.
Jeez.
Or I mean I could
So
still
many ones. This is exactly what happened to me against Tim.
Another
I rolled
1
like insane.
rolled,
It
and
happens.
7
When you have gone down.
does not break.
No.
7.
Turn 7 now after that turnover. Top of turn 7, I should say.
He's a
Apologies.
Hydra. He's my
1,
Hoo-Ha
2,
vampire leader.
3, 4.
I know the.
Oh, this guy, yeah. Yeah, and you have to do
4.
that much damage to them in
Yeah.
one go to get rid of them. So oh, fuck. I might have to draw a card before I do something.
I'm unsure, Nathan. Maybe. I mean, Joe still has a lot of tackle zones around there, so it's possible, but I don't think we'll see it now.
Bitch. Okay.
We're gonna 2-die block in hand.
Yeah.
And then it's just
That's gonna hurt.
Foul. 9 up.
Oh, shit, man.
Follow.
Yeah,
Mm,
I guess I have no choice.
Follow and then
Unless I want to
breaks.
Broke armor.
Stun.
Stunned.
I have to add some damage to shit.
Jake,
I mean,
Huh?
get rid
you
of
have
it.
2 turns to score. Man.
Yeah, the problem is I don't know if I have the.
You gotta
ability
get in
to rid
position
of
at
it
least.
Right now. I need to. Okay, so I'm gonna.
1,
With my
2,
first
3,
action,
4, 5,
I'm gonna
6,
draw.
7.
Pain.
Go for it.
I still agree it's possible, Nathan, but I mean, it's much harder now than it would have been.
He's gonna blitz him.
Okay.
1, 2, 3, 4,
Yeah.
5, 6,
I
7,
can't, like,
8.
It's the blitz.
8 for the blitz.
I can't.
There's
yeah.
a dodge pile.
Gets a dodge
I
pal.
think that's how it works. Move any ready vampires you desire away from
Don't
exhausted
follow.
vampires.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Go for it. Go for it. You can score. That breaks.
He broke armor again.
9 knockout.
And another knockout for Jakee on Joe. More removal.
Sure.
Go for it. Fails the said go for it, and a turnover to the bottom of turn 15 now.
9. Alright, my turn 7.
Oh no, it is one vampire.
So right now he's gonna be fucking us up because we can't
That's
do it.
sad. I only get 1 blitz. So we're gonna stand up and blitz the blitzer.
Joe is announcing he's going to stand
Yeah.
up and blitz the
That sucks.
blitzer.
That's sad.
It does appear, Nathan, to be a mere 5-0 as you coined the phrase.
Range attacks have 3 different.
You can try. Move ogre.
Blocking attack.
Move the ogre
1,
works,
2,
thankfully
3,
for Joe.
4. I could.
1. Oh, that's my guy. Never mind.
Yep. Otherwise I would. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Go for it once.
7.
Good. Technically I can still score. I just need to go for it 4 times.
You got 2 turns to go for it. Just
Yep. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. There we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 6.
1, 2, 3.
It is still possible, Nathan, that either person score, I believe, actually.
Except not. 1,
Very unlikely
4.
for
5.
Jakee's sake. I believe Joe can still score. With
Okay.
2
Pick up
full
the ball.
turns.
And then blitzing. Picking up on
Yeah.
a 2. Movement 1.
Yep. It's only one vampire.
Pick up on a 2.
Before I do
More than
that,
one vampire
actually,
in a party
I'm going to do the
that
blitz first.
attacks.
Blitz.
Okay, he's going for the blitz
Both
first.
kinda do things to
3
affect
dice.
Gets the
7
blitz.
horns and 1 assist.
But
Blitz with 3 die.
have like effects that kind of like do anything. But the one vampire that's declared an attack is the one that you use the stats for.
No, we'll go here.
So that's
wanna
where
get the
sad
knockdown.
becomes
Blitz for
really big
3
because
die.
This game is only supposed to last.
And
Pow, there's pow.
2 pushes and a pow, but he does get the pow in the end.
Because something like this can happen.
9 up.
And if nobody
With
has the ability to stat
9 up
for
with
it,
Mighty
it
Blow in the
doesn't
weather.
matter.
Rolls a 4.
Alright, here we go. Movement 1.
So 1 movement onto the ball.
Got it.
Got the ball picked
1,
up.
2,
I'm
3,
going to
4,
have to do
5,
it this
6.
way just to be able to take
1,
care of
2,
him
3.
next turn.
1, 2, 3. Go for it. Go for
So
it. Go for
my
it.
next
I need
action
3.
is I
Go
do
for it.
my next
Go for it
action
once.
is I'm
He's
gonna
gonna
move
go
him
for
out
it.
to the
Oh, is
streets.
it normal again? My apologies.
Up here.
It's the first go for it.
So the streets is essentially out here.
Do I stay here or do I go for it twice next turn?
It's just
I
gonna
think I
be
go
him. Yep, he's gonna be my leader boy. And
Yeah. Well,
Fails the second go for it, unfortunately for Joe.
What's the score?
yeah. Roll it.
because moving
9
the
up.
streets is
Armor for
my action that I'm gonna use.
Jakee to roll. Gets an 8. He's fine.
And he's
Ball
gonna
bounces
do
to the also
Straight ahead,
8.
2, 3.
Straight ahead, but it
So
unfortunately
he
means
has
Joe can no
undeclared
longer
physical
score.
attack. He's got 2.
To my
I can't
knowledge, at
And then
least.
I'm going to also play
So,
baseball bat
I'm going to try to get SPP.
with him, and that deals an extra right there. The blood potency cost is 1. He's
Who
blood
needs
potency 6.
SP?
I still have you, Nathan. You're my good company. That's
One
okay.
red catcher
Deck
to
mortals,
get
which is
a
that. Splatter up.
casualty.
So he deals 3 total, which defeats him. So when defeated, I gain 1 prestige. Okay, and then I can also choose to either burn him, which means I get rid of him for the game.
No, you are good company, Nathan. You're great.
Is Joe gonna score?
No, he needed to go 3 go for it overall, so he was going for it twice. This is now turn 8 or 16, I guess. But and then he failed. He got the first go for it, failed the second. That is
Is this the bottom of 16?
top of 16.
Okay. So this is Jakee's turn.
Yep,
then.
Jakee. Unfortunately, failing that go for it means Joe can no longer score. I don't think anyone else can score.
Yeah, Jake.
You've got block, I got nothing.
Go ahead and draw.
Godfather.
I don't think that's an 8 movement guy. I think it's a 7. And so unless he has sprint, I don't think he can. I didn't think so. Yeah.
For me, casualty.
What time is it? Oh, it's almost 4.
Yeah.
Then we go here. 2 die block there.
2 die block there for Jakee on Joe.
Not dodge though.
Goes down.
Has the dodge pow hit.
9 breaks.
Another knockout, I believe. Yep, 9 broke the armor, and then 8 for the knockout.
Yeah, that's everyone except for the knockdown guy.
Member of my coterie
Throw
not
our, I'm
protected
contemplating
by
whether
six
I'm gonna like try to throw rather than throw a bomb. Don't even gonna see through.
Okay.
But I do want to get this guy out of the way because I don't want him to get hurt. Dodge.
Goes for the dodge out.
4, 5,
Yeah, so like
They're my favorite
7.
ones.
So like this guy. Oh wow, I didn't even read that.
That
So this
red
guy
over
got a
should be
party
on
ability.
my turn,
So
right?
if he was with
Yeah,
my party,
he's-
to
same
attack
with-
him, with him to attack,
Yeah,
and he
both of
attacked,
them are
I can
anymore.
exhaust him for his party ability to give me +1.
He's just gonna go 1, 2,
So I
3,
forgot all
4,
about
5,
that. I could have put him with him as a party and gotten rid of that. You just put more than
This
one
guy hasn't
vampire
gone?
on the streets, and then you just say that these two
Correct.
are
That
part
one,
of
the
these
white
three.
guy is that guy.
You kind of make them separate.
dodge.
So if you have like multiple.
Goes for the
players,
dodge on a 2 up.
All right,
Hits
so I'm
the
gonna choose
3.
him to do
Those
one
2 are plus
aggravated on the
friendlies.
other.
Elves, baby.
So he's got 1 aggravated damage on him.
Alright, last turn, my turn.
All right, bottom turn 8 for Joe.
What's the Minotaur's agility?
So start of your turn.
4 up.
Where's your 6-0 now, Nathan?
It's an ongoing event.
He's gotta get out.
So
It was actually kind of insane because the ball was right here for Jakee with 3 turns.
You can
And then I believe, I think it was a failed, something failed. And then Joe got it and brought it there, but failed the second go for it.
burn, and then this goes back.
1, 2, 3, go for it, go for
All
it.
right,
Yeah.
so ongoing
1, 2,
vagrants
3,
in the
go for it,
streets.
go for it. Yeah. That would be the play.
This is 5. 1,
Yeah.
2, 3, 4, 5. Go for it.
I might
1,
get.
2, 3, 4, 5. Go for it.
And then
Actually, I think he's right. It is possible.
No, we blitz. We hand it off and blitz.
Yeah, because you handed on. Okay, it is still possible actually for Joe. I stand corrected from my previous statements.
You got your frenzy, so.
is it your turn?
So first off, we move.
Yeah, I mean it's extremely unlikely, but it is possible.
Or the ogre, normal ogre.
Was that?
No, he doesn't.
He just failed
We
something.
move.
Bone added, I believe.
Ooh, we do. We don't even lash out.
And then he got movement though.
3.
At the end of your turn. you
Oh, it
activate
was
it.
animal
At
savagery.
the end of your
Yeah.
turn,
And then.
Yeah, it was. Maybe I don't know.
Nope. All we do is hand off.
They both-
All right.
they
Stand
both
up.
are at the end of
Movement
your
1 onto the ball. 2 up.
2 up to pick up the ball. Gets the ball.
1, 2, 3. Hand off to the Minotaur on a 4 up.
Hand off to the Minotaur.
Has
4
the ball.
Got it.
Got the ball.
We are blitzing that blitzer.
Blitzing the blitzer. Yep.
Blitz to
Yep.
activate on a 2 instead of a 4.
Yep. And then he can.
Makes it.
He got it anyways with the 6.
says any card that
1,
is at the end of your
2.
turn
So he's actually gonna.
Yeah, because he has to because he blocked it with a rat over.
And 1
Or,
assist.
yeah. So now he has to. He needs.
There's a pal.
Got
Okay,
it.
so this resolves
But he still has to hit the go for it.
because the antagonist step is the
Injury with or armor with mighty blow.
comes after.
Armor with mighty
Breaks,
blow.
11
Broke it without
breaks.
mighty blow.
Injury
You're not
with
gonna get
mighty
affected
blow.
by this.
Injury with
Yeah.
mighty blow, and it's a
This will
3
hit you this
overall.
round, but it won't, it'll hit
But
you
then-
after this does something.
Go for it once.
Go for it to get into the end zone.
Did it.
Minotaur
And he
scores
got
a
it!
touchdown.
Yay.
Minotaur touchdown.
You gotta pay for it.
What an end. What an unfortunate game for Joe that ends in a feels good ending. Able to get the score.
MVP.
MVP goes
Hey,
Of
Goes to his Rat Ogre. Okay, so overall, Joe loses 5-1. However,
It's like Rocky. It's like the first Rocky, man. He loses, but he
he
goes
did
the
lose.
distance.
Yes, exactly. He got some casualties. He got some SPP. He got a few passes. I mean, yeah, but he got a touchdown. He got an MVP on his Rat Ogre. Overall, pretty well for Joe, for compared to what it could have been in such a scoreline.
That's better than.
All right, well, we thank you for staying here with us, and thank you for watching. Final score is 5-1, Jakee over Joe in Week 6 of the Acropolis Blood Bowl season. And thank you, and we will see you next time.